kind. Welcome back to Fresh, Slick, and Mick, Windsor, Ontario's finest modern millennial brodown. This episode is so Windsor, we've got a low drone of cicadas in the background for you. We're also going to have some crows fly by, and it's brought to you by Walkerville Beer. It's not, but I thought I'd add that. Whoa. What the fuck is going on, ladies?
A whole bunch of nothing and a bunch of something at the same time.
That's very dichotomous of you.
Like, there's a lot of things in my brain that I know I should be doing, and a lot of me doing none of them. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what most people do.
Probably.
Mickey, what's up?
I don't know. I'm just trying to fathom what Slick just said.
Like, what's even going on in the world?
I want to know what's going on in his head that he's not doing that he wishes he was doing. And should I be doing some of those things also?
Like, I got to do some laundry. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like, just
that's like,
things.
That's not a thing that's up. Like, no one's like, yo, I'm about to hit this laundry.
I am. I don't got to fucking deal with anybody. Put some music on. Like,
Okay.
Laundry's dope, man.
It's not really an active process.
Listen, anyway. So how are you, Mickey?
I'm fine.
Did you already answer that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't even care. I'm just hyped to be fucking back at it. A little hiatus there. I did not enjoy.
Well, yeah, that's life, though, right?
No doubt, no
Go
doubt.
through the process.
And
But be
now,
back.
first episode back, we've got with us the man, the myth, the legend,
The dad.
the dad, Chuckie. Pew 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 pew.
So does that mean that I put the dad in dad bod? I think maybe it's actually just probably my bod that puts the dad in dad bod, but
Yeah, you put both the dad and the bod in dad bod separately.
You should try to
Yep.
model for GQ.
you think so?
Yeah,
No, you could, bro.
Hey,
I think
you
so,
know what?
man.
If
Like, you bring
You're a
dad.
suave motherfucker.
when I'm covered, I look great. It's when the shirt comes off.
But that's what GQ does, right? Like
Yeah,
they're all like, "Oh, look at this suit."
Look at this suit. Look what it does. They should do before and afters, and then that way I'll just get to wear all these high-end brands, and it'll be a great fucking time.
Nice, nice. That's
Yeah.
why I got to get on like a bodybuilding magazine. Not because I necessarily look like it, just because I don't look good with clothes on. I don't know how to wear clothes, really.
What do you
You're the
just-
reverse of me. You're the yin to my yang,
Exactly.
That's
or
what
the
it is.
yin to my wang.
you guys are yin-wanging each other all the time. So
All day, every day, all night.
Chuckie, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing all right. I'm going through like a David Bowie phase right now. Going through some changes.
Oh, motherfucker, you got me. I can't believe you got me with that
We're
bullshit.
gonna start talking about Bowie and shit.
I thought you were
I,
talking about wearing makeup.
I thought he was
No,
going to talk
I-
about the Black Star album. Am I the only
That
one
was
who
a
remembers
shit
that?
album. I love him. I love him. I love the guy. That was a shit album. But no, I quit my job and I took like almost 4 weeks off before starting my new job, and I feel super refreshed.
Good,
Refreshed.
good.
He pointed at
Dad jokes, dad bod.
That's what happens when I walk back in a room. It gets refreshed. All right,
let's
so
leave the
we have
dad jokes to
gathered on
dad.
this most auspicious day before gods and men.
What's that word mean?
Thank you for including other gods, by the way. Odin is happy.
Day is when
No, not
you
dad.
have
The one with the O.
it's
What was it again? What'd you say?
most
Auspicious?
No, auspicious. Yeah, is that how you say it? What does that mean?
important, significant.
Oh,
It stands
sorry,
out.
man. I don't fucking know. I just want to know what you're saying.
It doesn't hurt to ask.
So it's a good thing.
Not necessarily,
Oh,
but in this case,
it's
it is.
not
Oh, okay.
inherently good or
All right.
bad.
Yeah, it's
It
just
depends on how you use it.
it's
Okay.
like Mickey's beard. You can't help but notice it.
Thanks.
Yeah, all right.
Except for the part that he singed off.
Oh, yeah.
Did you singe it foraging?
Yeah, man. Holy fuck, that scared the shit out of me. I thought I lost half my beard.
Oh damn!
Honestly, when you posted the photo, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
hard to see. I even was like, can't really quite
Like-
see, but you could feel it for like the first few
Oh, yeah.
weeks.
Like
Oh.
you noticed because it's your beard.
Yeah.
No one else gave a fuck.
Well, and you probably felt the heat too.
Yeah, that was the scariest part because it actually burned just above my eyebrows. I noticed that in the mirror the next day. I was going, "Am I sunburned? Oh my god, I'm actually burnt." It scared the shit out of me.
Any
play with
closer, and he
fire.
probably could have casted for the next Hills of Eyes movie.
Should probably get like some
There isn't going to be one, I hope. but-
Dad joke number 2 is that?
protective gear.
Hey?
Yeah, some
Should probably
sort of
get some
protective gear
protective
while you
gear,
work
you
over
know,
a
like-
superheated flame.
Shouldn't stand
Metal.
so close next time.
Yeah, that.
No, it was honestly, I know exactly what I did. It was just stupid miscalculation, and it won't hopefully ever happen again.
Heard that before. I don't believe in accidents.
Do they make beard aprons?
I think they do. No,
Go.
it just
All
needs
right,
a
all right,
facial.
all right.
I just wear one of those. I don't know, those mask things.
We
that-
have
that
gathered
gangsters
here.
Wear.
We're dropping it, Mickey.
All right.
We've gathered here to discuss a wonderful event in our history as friends and hopefully in our individual lives. We're about a month out from ToughMudder this year, so it's a perfect time to discuss ToughMudder last year.
Yep.
Oh, on ToughMudder, I saw a dude wearing a 2014 ToughMudder shirt. I gave him the biggest high five.
When was the last time you saw someone wearing a ToughMudder shirt?
Besides me?
Yeah.
Today, you.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you noticed or not.
Yeah, of course I
Okay.
did.
So anyway,
Specifically for this.
Oh,
occasion.
come on. It was perfect.
we like this story because a bunch of fun shit happened to everybody. Happened to us individually. We did some cool shit together, and we thought it'd make for good material. So first of all, when we were originally talking about it, why did everybody want to do ToughMudder? Chuckie, you and I talked about this some years ago.
Yeah. I don't know. It was kind of like multifaceted. I always kind of like suffered from back pain and stuff. Started going to the gym with you, and then that kind of, I'm that in and out of wanting to be fit. I'm gonna go start on the gym on Monday, and then Monday rolls around, and then fuck it. So
The whole week's
anyway,
gone.
it was more. It was more so like if I have an end date and it's like something that I'm obligated to do, it's like, okay, I will do the preparation for it. So it was more so to actually get on your level.
Yeah.
Well, that never came because there's a Wendy's between my house and Good Life. So
My goodness.
but no, for me
I believe they call that goal setting, though, my friend.
but yeah, no, it was to be committed to the idea of getting fit and putting in the actual effort and going to the gym. And then, like I said, that never materialized. But at that point, was already super bought into doing it. So said, fuck it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Mickey, how about you?
Well, I've always had an issue with my body being an 80-year-old man's body.
Yeah, you caught a shit rap, man, right from the hop.
Actually, technically, yes, as soon as I was born. Oh, he's broken.
That's-
Want to try
Was
again?
it? Is that what it was? Your hip from when you were born?
Yes, hip
No
dysplasia.
shit.
And apparently every time I tell other people, they go, oh, like a dog? I'm like,
That was my first thought.
okay, it's everybody's first.
So your hip doesn't hop, is what we're saying.
Oh shit!
It
Get
does
out
not.
of here.
And it is never close to.
Dad joke 3.
So there'll be times where it's just I can't do normal things like walk or sit or lay down to go to sleep. But there was a period where there was no pain, and the ToughMudder thing came up, and I'm just going, now's my time. I'm gonna get as fit as I possibly can. I'm gonna try and beat this. I went and saw a specialist, and he told me not to do the ToughMudder, but I said it's not going to be an annual thing. He goes, okay, just the one time, but you're done. No more high impact stuff. But like I took it, as far as I'm concerned, I took it to the nines. I brought weights to my work
Yeah, you did.
to
You
work
did.
out when customers were in the store and everything.
I remember I walked in the one time and you didn't have your weights, so you were using what were those big bags?
The
How many pounds?
weight gainers. Oh, they were 15 pounds. But I'd hold
15-pound weight gainer bags.
Yeah, I'd hold 2 in each hand.
Do some lunges and shit.
Yeah, I do
There you
lunges
go.
across the store, didn't even think until actually just now. The store has big windows out front, and I didn't even think about that until just this moment.
There's a tiny man acting weird in there.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness!
But,
Is that a leprechaun?
it was. I guess it was just a goal for me. I wanted to be able to say that I did something very physical,
Yeah.
and I did it, and it was just so gratifying.
I think that's the great part about it is there's no crazy pressure to place or do anything. It's as much effort as you want
Yeah.
to put in.
And everyone's having fun and helping each other, which is
Yeah, we'll get to that.
We'll get
Slick, how about you?
I did not want to do it at all. There was no part of me that I was not motivated.
But
we
you
went for that run. Do you remember that run?
You agreed.
I
like
agreed because
8
I
months
knew
before. You
I
seemed
knew
geeked.
I had to.
What does that mean?
Like if I didn't do it, it would just be a thing that I didn't do that I'd be like I should have did because it
Okay.
probably would have impacted me in some way.
Okay.
And it has.
And it has 110%.
You're
I'm very
a totally
glad.
different person.
So
I'm super glad I did.
who are you?
So hold on, but tell me about that
Who
run you
are
were just
you?
bringing up.
What that run? Do you remember that run? That god awful run you made me go on?
I made you
running.
go on. We're trying to train.
Anyway, we're trying to train. Whatever. I smoked probably like a pack of cigarettes before this already, and it's only like what 6 p.m. Was it evening or
It
was
was-
it afternoon?
It was like
It
6
was
or
hot as
7.
fuck.
It was when you were allowed out of the house.
Yes, and it was hot. It was like super hot. And yeah, I made it like fucking like what, a block, 2 blocks. And
No, we got probably 3/4 a kilometer.
it wasn't good. It
Well,
wasn't good. It wasn't ToughMudder good.
Is
Let's
it the
put
same
that
run
way.
that you and I did?
That's the last time I ran. Then I did no other training for that ToughMudder at all. Literally,
To this day, that's the last time you ran?
no, the last time I ran to this day was the ToughMudder last year.
Yes, Mickey, I attempted to take him on the same run, but
Okay.
he not even close.
Hey, honestly, it was hard. Like the fact that it fucking sucked. There was a lot of stopping for me. So
Yeah, pretty sure one of the days that him and I went to the gym, him being fresh for all you listeners.
can't see us pointing.
No, the one day we went to the gym, and then I'm pretty sure within an hour of me leaving the gym, I continued to do barbell arm curls. It just in place of the weight, it was just a burger. So
And then later on,
hammer curls,
hammer curls.
yeah.
all the
Hammer
Stellas,
with the brewski.
all the Stellas.
Oh, I saw that going a different direction, but I'm glad we stuck it to a little bit more PG. Okay.
Yeah, there's not a lot of resistance on that other one. You're thinking. Unless he's awake.
Why'd you want to do it?
I was new to the fitness game, man. I didn't really know. I had been working out for probably 2 years, but like, you know, when you start working out and you're a fucking rookie about it.
Awkward
Yeah,
as
oh, yeah.
shit.
So I didn't
Yeah.
know what I was doing. Like, you know, you look up some forum videos on YouTube and shit, but it takes some time to find the groove. So I had no idea where I was. I wanted to test myself, push myself, you know, that sort of thing. Because I kind of like everybody said, once you say you're going to do something, once I say it, I'm in, you know?
Right.
So might as well fucking balls out. And I thought it'd be a cool thing to do with my buds because I didn't really have any kind of fitnessy friends at all.
You're the first person of the four of us to go, it was a nice thing to do with my friends. We're always going, yeah, fitness stuff and personal things. You're like, and then Fresh just goes, something to do with my buds. Now I just feel like bag of shit.
No, bro. Because the truth is, out of that I got. I don't know if Chuckie, you and I did any training together for that. We did beforehand, but not when we had committed to the run. Mickey, I got runs at you. So like I at least got kind of one run out of you.
One ride.
Well, we went to the gym too.
That's what. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
And I don't have anyone to do these things with, so it was already cool, you know, even
Right.
before the race happened.
Yeah.
So that's
I
where I
just
was
wish
at.
I was like better in shape, so
We'll get
training
there.
wasn't so hard.
We'll get there. So what? So it's like you did no training.
0. I actually smoked. You don't remember me smoking cigarettes before the thing?
What do you mean before the race?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just my picture of you in my head has a dart in your mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
So even like hopefully one day when you quit, I don't ever really want you to stop having cigarettes in your mouth. Just stop lighting them.
right.
you know?
Okay, so just suck on them. I'm just sucking the nicotine.
Mickey, what did you do? What was your training? I mean, you said you were working out at work.
It was pretty much, I got a lot of my advice from you, Fresh, you know, like what should I be looking at?
First
and-
mistake.
But it was pretty much just set little goals and hit them. And that's where I found it helped me a lot. Again, like I do, you know, my reps at work and make sure I finished them before I left work. And usually I did, you know, because it was so slow sometimes.
Yeah.
But it was, for me, it was my small attainable goals that helped me keep going. And I saw the progression. I saw myself doing better. And the hardest part was eating more. As you know, I'm pretty much like a bird when I eat. I
you
just
don't
kind of little there. But I had to increase my calorie intake by like probably 100% because it's just so little for me.
Now, this is something I actually wonder because I'm looking to study nutrition science. When you started putting out more effort, did you notice your body craving it, or were you more like in your head like, okay, now I know I have to eat more and better, or did you start feeling it?
It was at first, it was all in my head going, I know I need to eat more. And then it was eventually going, damn, I'm hungry. And I was actually to a T, every 3.5 hours, I was hungry. And I made sure I had food to eat.
That's cool.
I was right on that. But again, it was the small attainable goals that got me to that point.
That's what's up. It's
But,
all about small attainable goals.
But yeah, definitely, there was a point where I was craving the food.
Okay.
Calorie
Okay.
intake.
When I started getting active, like the first time in my life, it was when I started biking work, and then I decided to start taking the long road. There's no higher goal here. I was cheap, so I couldn't afford gas. I had a bicycle, and I had a backpack. So all right, I'm gonna ride to work, and then I started being like, yeah, kind of like this. Like biking's sort of dope. I don't want this to be just like a 20-minute ride, so I'd fucking go through the city, whatever, you know? Cool. And then I remember one day I got out of the shower, and I mean, I was always skinny, but I was skinny fat, right? So you have no real shape. And I could see like some abs. And I was like, oh shit, what is this? And then I realized like my calorie intake had doubled. I've always eaten a lot, but I just got that high metabolism. And I was like, okay, I think I might be like an athlete guy.
I'm an athlete guy. Oh, wow.
Still not true, but I'm like on the other side of the line now at least.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
We getting there. Yeah, he's there.
So
folks.
all kinds of fucking bullshit happened beforehand. Like we were supposed to have another guy running with us, and that was a mess.
And he
trying to get a hold of him, and then he injured himself.
Yeah, so he actually still has vision issues.
So what was it that happened?
So he is an actual, I don't want to say like deep fitness guy, but he enjoys working out. Like he'll go through phases, just I think kind of like most people do for the most part.
No days off.
I said most people.
Fair
You're part of the top 1%. Okay, very different.
Down with the 1%.
But no, he was actually training for ToughMudder. He was going on like mountain biking through Malden Park there. And what happened was he was at Malden Park and he went ass over tea kettle and hit his head, and his one eye is still all fuzzy. He's got like an inflammation on the optic nerve, I guess.
Fuck.
So he couldn't, like, he literally had to rest his body. Just like he couldn't do any like intense physical exercise, nothing along those lines. And for the most part, it's only within the last little bit that his doctors kind of like, I guess, loosened the reins on that. But
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, then we were a team of 4. Actually,
A mighty.
sorry to cut you off, but he does bring that up like all the time.
does he really?
Oh yeah, he's still fucking. If ToughMudder comes up, anyone brings it up, he gets like silently
Just
bitter about
salty, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't blame him. I probably would be too.
Yeah, wouldn't
I'm bitter even when there's nothing to be bitter about. Just like because I'm awake. No, do you remember? We were talking about training, and I was always trying to send in like group text messages. I was like, "Yo, let's go for a run. Let's go down by the river. Let's go run hills at Malden." Because hill sprints pretty much best Metcon thing you can do, right? So no one came. No one came. It's just fresh by his lonesome. And Chuckie, I asked you maybe a week or two beforehand, maybe a little further in advance of that, and I said, "Have you been doing any training?" And you were like, "Yeah." And you kind of looked around like a fucking cartoon villain. I'm like, "What the hell?" Well, what'd you do? Running hills at Malden, and you just had the most and you're a shit liar.
No, I know.
I can read you like a book, but your face was so placid, so flat and blank that I believed it for like half a second. And I'm like, okay, we're just gonna let that ride. And I didn't say anything until this year.
I thought that was my great escape.
Nope, didn't get by me.
Goes
buddy,
home and writes
sorry.
by. Totally fooled fresh today. I knew I could do it.
Yeah, not in this case. Probably some other ways. So anyway, we go to drive up, and Chuckie, you had a work function, right?
Yeah, and went to Woodbine.
Yeah.
Woodbine
So you
for
had
work.
to meet us. Where'd you meet us? In Barrie.
In Barrie, yep.
So we pull into Barrie. Now none of us, me, Slick, Mickey, will know anything about Barrie, right?
Nope.
Nice city, though.
Not a thing.
Yeah. So we're just like, all right, let's go find somewhere to eat, because we had to stop in there to register.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
So
registrars.
we're just kind of like walking around, and this was before I had data on my phone, so I'm like, all right, I will turn it on for 1 megabyte to look at this,
1 megabyte.
to look at this Google map and try and find us a restaurant.
First thing that pops up, we're going.
Well, it's all fucking pub and grills.
Yeah.
But
It's
on
like
their-
it's like a strip there.
Yeah,
for
just
days.
and I mean, I'm sure the town is more than that, but what the fuck do I know from Barrie? So we register, and then we're just walking back and forth, and there's all these burger joints. And so I'm a little self-interested here because I don't eat meat, so I'm like, I don't want to go to a fucking burger joint. Eventually, I just figure we see this one, says burger bar. I'm like, all right, I'm sure they'll have a fucking veggie burger. Fine. And these guys can eat whatever the fuck they want to eat. So we walk in, grab the menus, and I'm reading it as we're sitting there, and it's dawning on me. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is a fucking vegan burger bar. There's no meat or cheese in here at all. And like, I totally didn't plan it. I didn't know. But as I'm like, what is BACUN? Like bacon. And why is all the cheese spelled with a Z? What the like
Yeah.
is very suspicious. And then I realized, so the smiling cow, because vegans are so up their asses about these things.
So all these burgers had meat names.
No, they didn't have meat names, but they had like traditional descriptions, like Southwest Burger.
Okay.
But then when you could order, this place is dope actually, Boone Burger Bar. You could order them all with one of the patties, and there's like a white bean patty, a black bean patty, and a chickpea patty.
Very
Maybe
cool.
there's something else. Yeah,
Very cool.
amazing meal though. Like it turned out
Oh,
good.
yeah,
right?
it was great.
She had already pulled, because you guys were just finishing by the time I got there.
Yeah.
And then they pulled the they had already, so they had long since pulled the menus from the table. But did you guys immediately know that you were in a vegan restaurant?
No,
when
I
you
even-
first looked at the menu and you're like, Southwestern Burger, that's what I'm having.
Yeah, I was looking at I was going, oh, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Yeah. Like
Hold
club.
on a second.
Like, how far down the list did you get before you're like,
Oh, probably
there's no
halfway.
meat on this? Halfway?
Probably halfway.
Okay.
I'm also a very slow reader, so by the time fresh was done, I was about 2 down.
Okay.
And he goes, oh, okay. And I go, what? What's happening? Oh, they're all beans.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to read the menu. I just walked in. I was like, oh.
Omnipotent over
You
here.
just
I don't know if this
saw
is a real
hipsters
burger.
everywhere.
joint. This don't look like a real burger joint.
Well, they got that new order style, right? Where you
Yeah,
go up to the
it was
counter,
weird.
place your order, and then they just bring it out.
But
to
they still expect a tip, but whatever.
you. Yeah.
It is.
Don't think Mickey didn't
what
notice
it
that.
is.
So we sit down, we eat our fucking delicious vegan burgers. Chuckie joins us. None of us talk to any of the girls at the table over there.
Well, Mickey
No.
was taken at the time and still is. So.
Oh yeah, yes, Mickey was and is taken. And he's a very
I
faithful, loyal
wasn't.
boy.
Did you say me?
No, Mickey.
Oh, Mickey. Oh,
That's slicky.
sorry.
Why weren't you wingmanning your 2 boys then?
Do you think this is a wingman for anybody but someone more stinky and smelly than I am?
That's what I wanted.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm volunteering myself for that description.
I didn't really care.
Actually,
I
2
was
fingers. You volunteer as tribute.
honestly, man, I was so impressed by the meal. I didn't care about those
It was
chicks
good.
at all.
It
I
was a
just
good
like
ass
that was
burger.
a life changing meal for me.
We,
Yeah,
you know
for
what?
real.
Straight up,
We did give them our ketchup.
we did.
Did
You
we?
are right. Yeah, or like some napkins or something. I don't
We gave them
remember.
something.
Fuck those bitches.
Word up.
If you're listening, you guys are pretty cool.
No, you're not.
You're not.
Never mind.
So
Be empowered. Make the first move.
this is the age of Bumble. Come
We're
on,
not
ladies.
playing this fucking shit anymore.
I'm tired of making these moves. So we leave Barry and head up to. So the event was not in Barry.
No.
Though it was billed as the ToughMudder Toronto. The address for registration is in Barry. The course was
Fucking hour away.
an hour away on a fucking ski slope in
Cold
water.
Yeah.
But because
Shout out.
we kind of negated some of the finer details, we didn't get a hotel anywhere around there. We ended up staying in Midland. Now, what an adventure Midland, Ontario is.
Which was 20 minutes away from the event. Half
20
hour
minutes away from where we had to go to get on
get
a
a
bus to get
go
to
to
the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah. It was fun.
we could have planned it a little
There were
better.
more girls we didn't talk to there.
Well, yeah, but first there was the great
Okay.
adventure.
First, there was Midland.
First,
The
there was
story,
Midland.
the tale of
So-
Midland.
so
it sounds like a kingdom.
We
it's
walk
not.
in. We're registering
No
late.
offense.
It was probably.
Shout out to my buddy in Midland.
Oh,
He
yeah,
knows
sorry.
who he is. No offense
Yeah,
to
Midland.
any
It's
of
in
you
Middle
thinking your
Earth.
town.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
So we walk into the lobby and there's these people trying to like bargain rooms off the dude. Like these aren't all reserved for this one function, the one day a year they have any business.
Quebecers.
Were they Quebecers?
That was their first
Yeah.
mistake.
Dad or just Frank?
No, they-
Francophones?
No, they were Quebecers.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we go into our rooms and the mattresses weren't even real mattresses. They were like
Futons.
like futon mattresses, just terrible.
yep.
Stains.
Yeah, probably
It was
roadside
not good.
futons that they just brushed a hooker on. Like,
It's
wake
not-
up, get off.
It's not the hotel you want to stay at before you do a Tough Mudder.
Yeah,
You know
no.
what I
If you're
mean?
looking
Like-
for a good night's
It's
sleep,
it's not a motel you ever want to stay in. So
It's where nightmares are made.
Okay. Do you do business with prostitutes? have you or are you planning on murdering someone?
Do you like cocaine in
just-
secluded areas?
Yeah.
Do you like Midland?
Yeah. Are you a Midland fan? So we
stay
walk
here.
out.
Need to get away from the wife in Midland?
Go to a motel in Midland.
We got stuff.
Okay. So check into this roach motel. Then we wanted. Well, I didn't really give a fuck. I was good to rest up the night before, but
Well, we were antsy from the car drive.
yeah, we did take a little walk, stretch our legs type deal. And Slick wanted to refresh himself properly.
Yeah, I wanted to go smoke a doobie.
Smoke a big old dooey.
Hey, want to go for a walk? Sure.
Let's go. Let's go. Sure. Let's go.
I'm 17. I know what that means.
Yeah.
What?
And we made it about
A 17-year-old just goes for a walk.
Oh, okay. I understand. Sorry, I just confused the shit.
and we made it
out
about
of
as far as the end of the parking lot that was
Well, no,
backed onto a ravine.
Yeah, we wanted to go down that little.
and then
Yeah, a little nature area.
yeah, but
Spider webs and
spider webs and the
mosquitoes.
mosquitoes were terrible.
Yeah, mosquitoes are terrible.
And
So fuck
awful.
that.
I'm like, if I get bit by a mosquito, I literally I get massive welts too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just turn into the elephant man.
That's disgusting.
It's really
Wow,
fucking
I feel
gross.
really bad for anybody with elephantitis.
No, it's not
Oh.
disgusting. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's just mosquitoes and insects in general and bites.
And you know
Freak
what?
me out.
And honestly, I'll be no. This literally just came to me. Fuck anyone, because I literally tell people all the
Are you
time, like,
being literal? I couldn't tell.
no, absolutely not. Don't fuck anyone.
Well,
At all,
consensually.
ever. You're in the Night's Watch. But no, I tell people, I'm like, oh, I gotta go inside. I'm like, I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. I'm like, I do that so I don't look like I have elephantitis. But there's a more logical reason to avoid that. So you don't contract a disease from someone else's blood.
Why is nobody talking about Zika anymore?
Oh, because that was probably to distract from something.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the nature
news.
trail was literally, it was probably just infested with diseases.
Yeah.
So it's
this
probably
is true.
good
It looked
call we
like a
didn't
really
go.
good place to go do heroin and die.
Yeah. Or like in the day.
We missed out on a great opportunity then.
Do heroin and die.
So we take a walk
It's
down
too
the
intense
street.
at night still.
So we take a walk down the street, and the streets are dark. Like this place is radio dark. They didn't not have cell phone signals. Most people in this town couldn't read. I'm pretty sure.
That's a
And-
little harsh.
Yeah, now I'm just trying to remember any street
Prove me
signs.
wrong.
I can't.
Yeah, there were no street signs. Well, there was one, but we passed this fucking sketchy dude on a bike.
That guy was
Brewski.
Brewski bro.
Is that what he said?
No.
No.
He's like, hey man, you got a dart? You want? I'll give you a beer for a dart. So I just gave him a dart, or did I give him two? I don't remember.
I think you gave him 2.
I think he gave him 2 the first time,
Yeah.
but 0 the second time he
Yeah,
came back
because
around.
he was coming back. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I see that guy again. He'll give me another dart.
And so Slick's a recovering alcoholic, fucking
Well, yeah,
trying
loosely.
not to drink.
No, not at that point. That point,
That's
You,
right.
you didn't give it up? I thought.
You had-
I thought
what
you
day?
had.
It was like August 18th.
No, you were hungover. You-
No, yeah, because it was the Sleeman Clears. It was right before that.
Yeah, it was. I said I was gonna give it up, so it was like 4 days in or something like that. It was like
but
a
still,
weekend.
you
yeah.
were a couple days into your recovery.
We went. Part of the reason why we went on the walk was to convince everyone else to go and have
No.
a
that
drink.
was
Nope,
the entire
that was
reason why
your
you went
reason.
on the walk.
Yeah, you
So I
went
guess
to
yes,
have a
I
drink.
made him an accomplice. You're guilty
So-
by association.
so now-
Chuckie's one of
He
these
almost
people
got
who
me.
thinks like drinking is a social thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
and not
That's
just
it.
like what he needs to survive.
If you drink at home alone all the time, you might, and a lot, especially if you drink a lot at one time, you might be an alcoholic. But if you
Hello?
drink socially with your friends, it's more of a hobby.
What if you are
A
just
terrible
always,
You
hobby?
exercise at the gym, I exercise my liver.
What if you were just always
beat
Hey,
your
no,
drinking?
you just fucking killed
Sorry,
it.
what's that?
What if you're just always drinking? Like, oh, I don't know, you.
You know what? You would be surprised. I really don't drink that much anymore,
That's something alcoholics say.
which is
That's
which is
what Mickey
hilarious
used to
because
say.
I'm saying this as a
Mickey
person.
said that for fucking years, and he would always be like, "Oh yeah, I'm actually drinking a lot less lately." And I mean, God damn, man, you got to be down to 0 by now.
Yeah, how often I said it? Fuck me.
But no, actually, seriously, with the exception of like my
Actually,
vacation,
seriously, honestly, literally.
yes, not
Okay.
figuratively.
That just actually happened. Did you see that all in one thing? 'Cause it was so fast I couldn't catch it.
Fuck you. Anyway, but no, after I left my job, I took some time off, and I really didn't drink during the week. Like if I was barbecuing, I might have a beer. but I was not getting drunk. Wasn't even getting buzzed. Like nothing. Like I'd have like maybe my drinks would just be on the weekend. Don't you fucking flap your arms at me.
I'm trying to move the story along because this is an irrelevant
Oh,
fucking
yes.
Chuckie story.
I'm not an alcoholic.
Back
That's
to
what alcoholics
Midland.
say.
Chuckie
to
takes
Midland.
it off the rails. So Chuckie's trying to convince us to go for some fucking brewskis at this bar that we don't really know where it is. We don't know the town. We don't know where the fuck we're doing, where we're going. I don't want to drink. I'm just kind of going along as the adult supervision in this scenario. Mickey, like, where were you at?
I was just coming. I was gonna. If we were to go somewhere, I'd probably be sitting at a table drinking water like a loser.
Really?
Yeah.
You've come
Doubt
a
it.
long way, my
What?
friend.
I wanted to be clear and focused for the next
Chuckie
day.
feels so betrayed right now.
Fuck all of you
You had
guys.
me,
no,
dude.
you know what's
You
happened? A
had
year
me.
has passed, and you guys no.
We're-
I had 50% of this group bought in before we even started on that trek. Okay,
4 of us.
1, 2. That's 50%.
Yeah,
of
so
the
that
group.
doesn't include myself or Fresh.
I overcame the demon though.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well,
it was
no,
pretty...
it started. Okay, first of all, it started. Let's go to the gas station.
Oh, yeah, it got fucking
it's
stupid
closed,
right away.
Because it's like
Well, yeah,
what,
the gas
it
station
was,
was closed.
like 10, and it
yeah,
was
about
closed?
10 o'clock.
What the fuck is that?
We got to
Anyway.
we went to
Fucking
bed at a
Midland.
reasonable hour because we didn't go drinking.
Yes, which was great. And then we found out that we were going past Phil's for some reason.
Wow, what a
and-
coincidence.
Yeah, so we're all walking at the same level. Like, nobody's taking the lead here, but Chuckie's the one with the vision.
Oh yeah.
So he's
I am
directing
Moses,
us.
just
He's
leading
got
them
the
through
drive.
the promised land that is Midland.
Yes, yeah,
The
fucking-
Midland.
the fucking desert for 40 years. So we roll around this corner, and it lit up like Christmas because it's the only fucking
thing on the
building
street, yeah.
with anything open, right? And it was like it looked like just someone took a giant concrete block, carved 4 big panel windows in the front. What?
It just almost looks like Moe's Tavern.
Yeah, it kind of looked like
Shit,
Moe's
it-
Tavern.
it's just, I'm thinking right now, I'm going,
No,
it's
you
just
know
missing
what?
the big Moe's sign.
You know
yeah,
what it
but
looked
with
like?
less color.
You know
Yeah.
what it looked like?
What did it look like?
Home. At that point in my life, it looked like
Yeah,
home. I'm like,
yeah.
that smell. Oh,
I'm gonna go
There's
up to
a-
that bar and chill out with my friends, Jack and Jim.
There's a
Jim.
dirty linoleum tile floor in there for me to sleep on.
1000%.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Anyway,
But it got interesting as we walked up because, like, you can like sort of hear the music. You could see through the windows. The bar was like set back on the opposite wall, but there was the bartender and maybe 1 or 2 people inside.
it was
Yeah,
lit.
or
And the
two.
bouncer outside.
And it was Saturday, was it not? No, it was Friday.
Friday night.
Friday
night.
But even, yeah.
So Midland shuts down early on a Friday. And outside,
They were not a bumping, that's for
oh
sure.
boy, was there ever a cast of characters
a scene.
to
You
greet
can't write
us?
that. You can't write what we saw.
Like
In a
these
movie, you
people are less than the people that show up to episodes of Maury. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Like, they're just like
That's
they're not.
low, man.
I don't know.
Also,
It was
to
not
say that
good.
these people are less, that's more judgmental than even I would
I'm
say.
sorry.
Oh yeah, but I wanted to let it fly. Let's not even touch on it for all the haters.
Okay,
But
so think Walmart. We agreed on this. Think
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's just so much more.
So there's a bouncer.
Like if Walmart's, if you could walk around with cocktails in Walmart, that's what it would look like.
So there's a bouncer out front, and this dude is he looks like a fucking bouncer, right? There's nothing
Yeah.
terribly remarkable about this man. Then there's this short, fat woman in a dress that
It was a moo-moo. Shut up.
yeah, it was a moo one of those moo-moos.
Yeah.
And like you know how they draw cartoon characters where there's always like in 2 old women, one's like short and literally round,
Yeah.
and the other one's a stick. That's what they looked like. So we've got short fatty moo.
Short fatty
No, no.
moo-moo.
Oh, she reminds me of a Mr. Men. Damn it, the circle.
Oh yeah, there you go.
The good
And
books.
but the other one, she was the trophy. So she's got this bright red. What do they call it? Like when there's no straps on the dress.
Strapless dress.
Yeah, but it didn't look like just a strap. It looked like a nightgown, basically, but like a strapless nightgown.
It was not good.
It was not good.
On a different woman, it would have been elegant.
She was probably 700 years old, if I'm guessing.
Give or take, probably give.
Stooped over with this crazy head of curly hair and like,
Oh, but like as if she just rolled out of bed.
yeah, kind of like this lecherous look. Like, look at these fine young men.
Smoking pack a day.
And on one foot, she's got a fucking boot. Like she's broken her foot recently. Just walking with this boot. And on the other foot, she's got a plastic bag. And it was at this moment that I knew, because like I was not in on this plan, but I'm like, all right, I'll probably let him go have a drink. But at this moment, I didn't know we are not walking in this sketch ass place. This is where you go to die.
Or
live it up.
Oh yeah, with fucking Stretch and I can't think of a
Stretch?
mean-
Who the fuck is
The tall
Stretch?
one.
Oh.
It wasn't
Stretch and
even a
Moo-Moo.
cougar
Stretch and
bar.
Moo-Moo.
It literally looked just based on the people that were outside because they were all
There's a
old.
saber-toothed tiger
The
bar.
saber-toothed tiger bar, absolutely.
Prehistoric mammals. It was fucked up, man.
You've got your cougars,
But
your
you know
deaf
what?
leopards, and your saber-tooths.
I was fucking lured. The lasso was there, and I just, at the last minute, just was like, oh, you missed me. I just fucking moved. I didn't get caught into it. Thank the fucking Lord.
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
I would-
you probably would have fucking went home with one of them.
Probably. And I probably would have just been
No, you wouldn't.
fucking wasted. Yeah, I would have.
You would have? Really?
I don't know. I don't know what Blackout Mitch does. That's why Mitch doesn't drink anymore.
Yeah, Chucky, you would have too.
That wasn't me. That was Priscilla.
You would have.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, we would have been a bad mixture
Okay.
back in the day. Like like you said, I'm not the same guy anymore.
What do you mean we would have been a bad
like
mixture? Like you and I?
if we were drinking together, we
Oh,
would have
yeah.
overly enjoyed ourselves to the point where we would have woke up and said,
I am
"Fuck that race."
I am a bad idea in my
Yeah,
own
you're,
being.
you're
Yeah.
a bad idea. You're a bad mixture. with
I'm
yourself.
getting better. I'm a work in progress.
All right,
Okay?
all right. Which was kind of the point, right?
Anyway, that was what do we call that? What do we name that?
What?
Phillips. The
Oh
good
yeah,
old bar of
and as
Midland.
we walk past it, Chucky has this amazing revelation. What did you say?
I was just like, I was super fucking excited. I'm like, did I do it? Did I do it? Did I find
What'd you
Midland's
find?
lefties?
Oh, and you did.
I did. I was
It
jazzed about that.
success. There's
Yeah.
got to be a lefties in literally every town, right?
Oh,
Like,
I'm sure there is.
Absolutely.
But
anyway,
The local
that-
watering hole.
that place was just haunting.
nightmares. I'm glad I did. We didn't go because
Hey,
I
you know-
woke up. I felt great.
They for sure had a freezer full of organs in the back.
You know what's
But like
so
multiple
stoked?
freezers
No.
depending on the kind of organ.
I feel bad. I feel like I'm really shitting on Midland. But you know what's annoying is that it's fucking desolate, and the only beacon of light is a shithole.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do better.
I kind of like it. I like shithole, like desolate places. I don't like the city really. So I could live in Midland, no problem. Just give me like a good piece of land. It was nice. Like the landscape was pretty decent.
So do you want to
Yeah.
live outside of Midland and come to town for groceries? That sort of
yeah,
thing?
kind of thing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
you can do that here, and you don't have to worry about.
No, I can't
fills.
because I'm poor.
Okay. Anyway,
Anyway, okay.
so morning of, we get our yabas, go have some really shitty fast food breakfast.
Yep.
Yep.
Solid.
Get that kavivi in you.
Ah yes, got to get that
Of
coffee.
course, we-
All right, and then well, what do? We had to prime up, get our looks in order, right, Mickey?
Abso-freaking-lutely. I actually had this prepared like 2 weeks in advance. I actually took Viking runes, drew some rough sketches of faces, and drew the runes on said faces.
Yeah. Did you put all of ours on?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that
yeah.
was sweet.
Andy did his own.
And I did my
And
own.
because
What a
he's a badass.
fucking gangster, or a makeup expert, perhaps.
Whatever.
Yeah,
They're both good.
Viking
Hey,
makeup
future
expert.
career? Sephora?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a big rune on your face.
You be a hit, dog. You be
It's
a
okay.
hit.
We're gonna highlight it. It's totally fine.
Yep. Blend it.
You be like Steve Jobs getting fired from Microsoft. Be the best thing that ever happened. to you.
So then, what do we do?
So we fucking roll up to the parking thing, but we didn't get parking in advance like rookies. Well, we were rookies, so that's fine. But they sent us ass up the highway a million miles, so we had to take a bus back to the event, which is whack as fuck.
Yeah, it's almost like we went to the opposite direction to where we needed to go to go where
It was kind of cool.
Just a fucking
I
mess.
mean, the whole experience. I mean, we were late as fuck.
Oh, we were
but-
so late. But yeah, we got to chat up some foreign girls who were, where were they? They were
English.
English.
Yeah, they're
English.
English living in Toronto.
Yeah.
yeah.
Toronto or Ottawa? Toronto.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just cool experience overall. I wasn't mad about it.
I think one of them was
Yeah, it
Scottish
worked
though.
out.
Oh, love the accent though. Doesn't matter.
I gave them the leftovers of the makeup, so I was pretty happy. So.
Did you? You get
Yeah,
off
well,
makeup?
we had 2 that were unused, and they saw our face being like, "Oh, that's cool." I was like, "Here, you use some. Go ahead."
They didn't commit though. They just did like little
Yeah, I know, like little like football things,
Pussy
but,
shit.
but
Yeah.
they let us. They took a picture for us, and we took a picture for them. So
That's true, because like
Straight
I
up.
was not at the time very good at being like a put your friends on blast kind of guy. So I wasn't even thinking of that. And they're like, "Can you take a picture of us?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, someone should probably take a picture of us too."
I know, right? Like,
I'm terrible
Totally
for that.
different.
Whenever I do anything, there's never pictures. I'm gonna die one day, and at my funeral, it's gonna be like, and here are his profile pictures from Facebook.
they all
There's
have
12 of them, and
Yeah.
it was a good life.
Yeah, they all have beers.
they all have scotches or beers.
Yeah, old Scotch, old
This
fashioned.
is Chuckie when he was 6
Yeah,
with a beer.
Just suit.
Yeah, so we fucking get to the event. We're how late? I think we were an hour and a half late.
Yeah,
from
we're
our
like
start
almost
time.
2 hours late.
It was really fucking good.
And it was hectic, man. We roll up. There was so many people. You had to go put your bag in that room.
well, I think
Remember that?
everybody
Yeah,
was
yeah,
in the
yeah,
same
yeah.
position as we were, just kind of going like, we were supposed to be here an hour plus ago. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so then after you drop your bag and everything, they herd you into a fucking corral like
Oh,
cattle.
Yeah, it was-
and it was jam packed. Like if I wasn't
yeah.
already vegan at that time, that would have made me that. I was like, this is what they go through.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh man.
oh, it's warm, and I'm scared.
Yeah.
And where's my fucking family?
Except they were trying to keep us happy. There's someone out there going, "Hey, you guys ready? You guys having fun?" And then
It's brainwashing, man.
Yeah, it only
That-
lasted but so long though, because eventually we're all just sour.
Yeah.
So anyway, we fucking get up there, and they got like somebody doing a warm up. He looks like fucking JT Dangle from Reno 911 in his little shorts.
Yeah.
No, he definitely bit Dangle's look.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
100%.
Like Dangle meets what's the guy from the 80s that would do those workout shows?
Richard Simmons.
I want to say
Yeah.
Gene Simmons. I'm like, that's not it.
I almost
Nope.
said Richard Gere.
Yeah,
So.
Dangle meets Simmons.
Yeah.
Do y'all know Body Break?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, with those
Hal
the man and the woman, right?
Yes.
Fucking, I can't remember the woman's name. Yeah, I just remember the dude's name because it was Hal. Like, what kind of name is Hal?
Hal.
Hal.
Alverson.
Hey, Hal.
Anyway, yeah, I thought of that too. Fucking Body Break.
Fucking body break, man.
Fucking Body Break.
Get off your ass
Body break.
and do some exercises, you lazy son of a bitch.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't like that
basically-
whole thing. I was like super anxious, man. I just want to go.
Just go. Yeah.
Just fucking go. Because it was like the longer I waited, the more nervous I was. I was like, I'm not ready.
What are
I am
you
so
nervous
not
about?
fucking ready. Because I was so not ready. Like maybe if I trained, like you know, you were looking forward to it, you trained for it. I didn't do anything, so I'm sitting there in the thing. I'm like, oh man, this shirt makes me look real fat. I'm like,
Just
oh,
like I
man.
need a dart.
Yeah. Thank God that Mickey was there.
Yeah.
Whew.
That's what I say every time I see Mickey.
True.
No one says that.
Thank the
I'm
Father
just
for the
gonna say
Father.
right now, this is a big bullshit fucking lie.
Come on.
No, we ran that race together, man.
I know. I'm commenting on every time I see Mickey. I always say, "Oh, thank God, Mickey."
yeah, you're right.
I've never met Mickey's mom, but one day I'm going to be like, oh, thank you, Holy Mother, for the Holy Father.
Absolutely.
My mom's just gonna go.
She
Okay.
doesn't know all this shit by now?
You know what? I don't think so. I should tell her.
Pope, more like poop.
So, fucking start gun goes off. Was there a gun? I don't know.
I don't even know.
Probably
Something.
something whack.
Probably something like an air horn.
It was
And
air
I'm
horn.
like, okay, let's go. Got my team.
Oh,
Well, it wasn't quite like
Not
that.
quite like that. I fucking held my own about 3/4 of the way up the
Up
first
the
hill.
first fucking hill.
Of the first hill.
Yeah, because we're all the fucking cattle in the stockades, so everybody's staying in these narrow fucking lines trying to get up this hill, and I'm like, well, fuck this, I'm not waiting on all these fat bitches, so I just jumped out of the lines thinking, all right, see you guys, thanks for driving up with me, and I looked to my side, and isn't motherfucking Chuckie, pew, 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 right there.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Keep in stride.
I was shocked, I was like, fucking all right, let's do this, baby.
Stride pride.
Well, it didn't last too long.
No, because I made about 3/4 of the way up, and then. So here's the thing: your stamina is unreal. Stamina. It's got the best stamina. Sorry. I'm just gonna have my own little Trump soundboard
Words,
over here.
I know the best words.
But yeah, so his stamina is incredible. So going up this hill, a lot of
Ladies.
resistance.
Oh, I
Hello.
beat you to it.
Going up this hill, I'm slowly getting more and more slow, and he's just not. I think he's getting faster. Like,
Yeah.
Like in skill, or rather, hill is not. It probably doesn't convey it if you weren't there. It's a fucking mountain. This is a mountain where people ski. It's a ski hill that we're running up at
it's a
this
ski
point.
slope. Yeah, like
Realistic.
Yeah, to start.
yeah,
This was the bunny hill for children.
not a bunny hill for someone that hasn't worked out in a year.
The bunny hill for children who sit on those ski lifts and then slide down with gravity.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I didn't even try.
No,
the first hill. Me, like
Slick,
Mickey and I.
we saw that. We're like,
fuck.
we gotta conserve our energy.
We jogged a bit. We're like, all right, you got a hip thing. I got smoking. We're gonna walk this bitch. I mean, like we tried. We did run a bit during it, but off the get go, no, you guys were gone. Boom.
Nothing else.
Yeah. See ya.
Okay. So then I'm by myself basically.
Yeah.
So I get through the first obstacle, and pretty quickly get to the second one, which was like a buddy carry, basically, but not like a classic buddy carry. It's kind of just fucking do whatever you want, really. I mean, the rules are pretty loose there. So
And people with rifles, get a partner.
yeah. So there's me and 3 girls. So the 2 girls, who are obviously the better friends, go together. And this one
For
girl
you folks
who's
listening.
who's clearly like not been in the group as long. She just kind of looks
poor
over at
thing.
me, kind of like gives me a face, and I'm like, yeah, like hop on. After that, we'll do this buddy carry too. And then so you're
That's
supposed
usually
to,
how it works with friends. You look at each other, sure.
yeah, exactly. It's that easy. So you're supposed to switch halfway. So I get to halfway, and like it's me, like 180, and this
Walrus.
tiny little fucking girl, and I'm like, I'm just gonna carry you the rest of the way. She's like, oh, okay, thank you. You could tell she'd been thinking about it the whole way up
Yeah.
to that point. So I drop her. But like I don't even remember the rest. Most of it's a blur for me, really, guys.
That's how fast he was going everywhere.
No.
Speed of sound.
No, not even that. Not even that. I was just like zoned in. You know?
No, that's blur for
just
me.
super
a lot.
dialed in.
Yeah.
Things that stick out for me, like the first one, those hills was cutting my knee wide open.
First obstacle.
Thinking like,
First fucking
it's gonna be nice and clean in that mud ditch. No, there's like boulders and jagged things in there.
Oh yeah, it's not. It wasn't like 90-degree angles all the way
Yeah.
down.
Oh no, it was like 35.
Well, no, it was rocks. is what it was.
There's just
I
a
know.
bunch of different angles.
But it's that second little, what do you call it? Ditch? No, trench. There we go.
Yeah.
And I remember, I think I stood there for a good 3 minutes going, there's a boulder. Watch it. There's a boulder right there. Whoa, wait, no, hey. But no, one of the guys who were right in front of Slick and I, he was off to the side because he was done. Like, he fucked his knee up. He was done for the whole race. There goes.
We helped a ton of people.
We definitely did.
That is, I'm gonna
Yeah.
save that thought for later.
Yeah.
That was one of my biggest eye openers of the entire thing, was helping people. It was weird. I don't know. I've never been put in the situation where there's actually like real life danger and you're helping somebody. Because at some points, like, they could hurt themselves.
They were
man.
pretty particular when they said, like, when someone gets hurt, you do this hand signal and it goes down the line. And
Oh yeah, like
they're
like,
up pretty
like
quick.
Make the X.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm talking like when you're helping like a much heavier man out of a mud ditch.
Oh, like that big dude that was with us?
me and you had to help out, and like you realize if I drop this dude, he is gonna get real hurt.
Okay, so paint the picture a little bit of this obstacle, because like you run up, and if you're standing flat, you can basically see some little ditches is what it looks
It's like
and then
yeah.
hills between the
Yeah,
ditches.
and it doesn't look.
But it doesn't do it justice, because it's like you could just step in. That's how level it is with the ground. But then you step in and you go down 6
Yeah,
feet.
well, no, it gets deeper. It gets deeper, man. The walls were like 5 feet until the water.
Did they slant in?
I think so.
I feel like
Yeah,
I just
'cause-
fucking fell
well,
through.
they were all different, man. Like that, like
okay.
Yeah.
they were all
Well,
different.
When I was in there, I think it was up past my waist, and I'm not the tallest one here by a fucking long shot. So-
Mickey, I've handed you glasses of water that are up to your waist, though.
So I just want to chime in like for one quick second, because no one has seen the photos that we took from ToughMudder, but it's shorts, track pants. Because I don't like wearing shorts. I was always very self-conscious because I was like I clearly have a dad bod, but I'm still thin. I'm skinny fat. I'm just your typical guy that doesn't go to the gym.
With
and
a
is
decent
also a piece of shit. Thank you. But yeah, so I wear pants the majority of the time. And I specifically wore them because I knew them like, it's going to be fucking, we're probably going to be running through woods at some point. I really don't feel like, getting eaten alive. So I'm like, I'll wear these track pants. And I immediately regretted it. Not from the run up. It was from that obstacle course because I'm now waist deep in mud and these fucking pants are 30 fucking pounds. No wonder I was so goddamn tired. A, I'm out of shape. B, I was carrying 30 pounds more than I'm used to.
Training like Piccolo, man. Like,
One obstacle down, 20 to go.
Chuckie, I can live with you on the shorts thing, but I went all out and I actually bought like fucking runner shorts. Those were like halfway down my thighs. I was like, I'm gonna fucking rock these.
dicks hanging out.
Yeah, but you guys don't even know what I'm pulling out for this year.
Booty shorts, hot pants. You're gonna go to Party City and buy some hot pants.
You ever see like
you can't do that to me because I'm the only one that's running with you. So like, I can't. What are we doing?
Oh, just don't worry about what you're doing. Worry about what
What
I'm
do
doing.
I got to do?
I mean, wait, no, I said that wrong.
like, is it gonna be weird?
That was like a danger thing.
It's just gonna
danger zone.
I'm gonna just be doing nothing but heavy squats for the next month, and I'm just gonna have these blown up fucking quads
Like
in
Chun-Li
like
from
the
Street
shortest
Fighter.
shorts imaginable.
Okay, short shorts. That's what I was
baby.
getting at.
Yeah,
Spandex
you got
shorts.
You like short shorts.
Yeah, I used
Yeah,
to run.
are you gonna
cross.
wear,
I used to
like,
run cross, man.
Short shorts, like short running shorts, or are you gonna wear?
No, I'm gonna wear like here's my bulge in my ass cheeks.
Oh, okay. So, hello, sir. Is that a can of Red Bull in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me?
Exactly.
It's actually a can of Red Bull.
I'm fucking running ToughMudder here. Jesus.
Socks. Who stuffs with socks?
Well, yeah. So what were we talking about before this year? What were we talking about last year? Then we started talking.
We were
about
talking
this
about Chuckie's ridiculous outfit.
year. Oh yeah, the ridiculous outfit.
Yeah.
Don't. Oh yeah, you're not doing it this year.
No, I'm not.
No, a sad day.
No.
Tears.
I wasn't bought into. I was bought into it for a brief period of time.
And then you weren't.
Yeah. It
Faster
faded,
than you were.
Faded quickly.
I've tried to recruit so many people.
I'm still trying to recruit somebody
I have
Alright.
another
from
person.
work.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I was like, here's the day.
You got somebody.
Text your
Slick?
lady.
You got somebody?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't want to say names, but I'll tell you
I
after.
didn't
Okay,
say anything.
cool.
I'm just saying.
Now, I would actually be down. I would be 100% down to do it this year on such short notice, even though I'm this out of shape. But I actually found out today that because of this job, I actually just can't. The first 2 weekends, the first 2 weeks of September, I'm already told her kind of like off limits.
It's a Saturday.
Yeah, but you would go up on the night before. I don't want to drive up the day of.
Okay.
Bro, it's in like Hamilton this year.
Somebody.
it's
It's
handle-
like-
Hamilton.
Like 3 hours.
It's
not
before
even.
Toronto.
Yeah.
What time are you guys doing it at?
I
I
don't know.
haven't booked times yet.
Yeah. We haven't even
Anyway,
got that far.
anyway,
Okay,
we're getting
But
way
Sorry.
off
I'm not
base
even
here.
going to participate. I'm just picture man this year. So
Yeah. Okay, so first obstacle down.
Yeah. I was done after that. No, then you know.
turn around, went down the bunny hill, and had our beer.
Yeah, we're done. No, and then, oh yeah, we were slow. We took our time. We helped a lot of people. I can't even remember the order of obstacles.
That was kind of our experience for it too. We had a different approach to it. Not saying first that you were just fully anti doing that, but our approach was like, we're gonna take it slow. We're gonna
different perspectives.
course with people.
Yeah, totally different.
But a lot of it, a
Yeah.
lot of it was like, I was curious. Can I still do stuff like this?
Yeah.
You know, so I was kind of like, I
Sure.
wanted to prove to myself, and then when I did, I was like,
fuck yeah.
I should probably take health a little bit more serious. Not that I work out regularly, but I change like eating and I
Yep.
do stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was just an eye opener, but
Yeah,
was
because
fun.
you guys were like every event was an event of
Yeah.
helping people.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
for like 5 minutes.
I would be like, okay, so somebody help me up this wall or whatever. So I'm gonna turn around and help 3 people. My fucking debt is paid. I am
Yeah.
out this
Yeah.
bitch.
Pay it
My-
forward. 3 done.
I love the what are they called? The half pipe ramp.
Oh yeah.
That obstacle course was in my mind like one of my favorites because you were so engaged with other people. There was so much reciprocity, like everyone literally just helping each other out.
Now I keep getting this in my head. Were there 2 half pipes? There was one that was
there was
fucking
there
hard.
was one. It was like I think they
A
call
wall.
it Everest.
Yeah, and it was you climbed through the mud, right? First.
No. Because there was a wall. There was a wall. There was the half pipe, and then there was like the angled one. That one fucking sucked balls.
Oh,
Angle
we had to
one
stand
where
on
you
each
had-
other's
Yeah,
shoulders.
because
That's what I was talking about.
there was absolutely no.
There was a mud
purchase.
pit before you even went in it.
So
yeah,
Yeah,
okay, you're right.
but that one's like because right in the middle that part was bent.
Yeah, it was all fucking like all the sheets
was
of
warped
PVC
as-
were cracked
I
and
know.
warped. So you're trying to
Oof.
fucking even if you did it without going anywhere near the seams, you're still gonna carve yourself up on it.
Oh, yeah, it
like
was bad.
I fuck my hand up. But
I
what
made
can you
special
do?
care to make sure.
I'm talking about the one where you run up. You have to like run up this half pipe, and then
You just got grabbed.
and you just have to grab like as you know fast as you can, and hopefully you've got enough
Those are
enough
the two
air
I'm
on you.
thinking of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But you get to the top of that one, and there's very few people that I saw that made it to the top that didn't immediately turn around and are like, not just pull up one person, but stay and
Yeah.
pull a couple people up.
Oh yeah.
You get so bought in. I made it to about like 4, and I'm like, okay, this has been fun. I got shit to do, so goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless it was like a really little girl or something, then you're like, just go, be free.
but you
Go be
got
free.
Yeah.
but in the entire thing for the most part, especially those 2 obstacle courses, those ones, the pyramid one was absolute shit. 'Cause
Yeah, it
it's-
sucked.
water came down on you too, right? Like you were wet when you were in there.
You were wet when you were in there, but that's what Slick was saying. There was a mud pit before it.
Oh,
not
right.
coming
That's
down.
why. I
Everyone
remember
was
being an
standing on each other's
uncomfortable
shoulders
one.
and
Like,
sliding
Yeah.
up.
it was a bitch, and it was just
And
uncomfortable
it
too.
you slid everywhere. It was just.
Well,
But yeah, ToughMudder, great. I love the whole thing. It's like you've got complacent. I guess it's like complacent reciprocity, and then where you literally have to work together to complete the obstacle course, or you just choose to. So like
Yeah.
voluntary and
Oh, I see.
involuntary.
You
if
can
if
do
that
it.
kind of makes sense, I
yeah,
guess.
you can do it whatever way
Yeah.
you want. Really.
I love the helping people part. I could have stayed at the first
Yep.
one and done that all day and go, okay, I'm done.
I would love to
That's
just.
textbook you though, bro. Like you just said, how can I help? How can I help?
I honestly would
Does anyone
love to
have
be
any
like a
twine?
volunteer that kind of like
Yeah.
helps them.
Well, and I can always remember I go, I'm going to help somebody, and this guy's twice my size. I better lay down. He's pulling me down with him.
You know what I really enjoyed, just because of the insane sensation, I never felt anything like it before, was the Arctic Enema.
Oh, yeah,
You
I was gonna bring
fucking-
that up.
You fucking barreled down there, and I did it really quick because I wasn't being ballsy. I was like, I'm gonna puss out if I don't fucking go for this. So I fucking went down the ramp, boom, under, up and over, and like the system shock was so severe, it was like ice knives. And I was like, oh my God, this is the worst thing in the world. But then as soon as I got out and all the blood shot out, because your body like reacts to it, it was the best feeling in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
It was
No.
really fucking cool.
I bitched out at that one.
That was
Oh,
my.
You do it?
I got down, but I could not go under because I as soon as my chest submerged, I could feel myself inhale. I'm going, I'm gonna fucking drown. This is where I die. I'm like, I take myself. I'm like, nope. One more time, and I'm like, fuck it. I just got out. But then fucking Slick, same thing. You did. Boom, boom, in and out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you
a
just-
fucking
Actually,
pro.
didn't I come up first and then go down?
But it was
I don't
still,
remember.
but it was quick.
That's
You-
an innuendo.
You were
phrasing.
you were
Phrasing,
you
you know it,
slid
baby.
down, went to the barrier, under and out. Like you just boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. I
Felt
hesitated.
great.
I got scared, and I'm like, I'm gonna puss out.
Yeah.
But I was in there
What'd
for a
you
good
do?
while. So
So just like you guys, like literally down, up, bam, and just went for it.
Yep.
I was
That,
like
unfortunately-
running when my feet hit the ground because I was like, I can't stop. I will die.
I will die.
I can't believe I'm actually about to say that it's basically like hypothermia. Like you kind of feel shitty, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you're so fucking hot by the time you dove in there. You come out and you're just like, wow, this is
everything I needed.
Feels like death, but kind of refreshing, right? Like
A second
it-
chance.
Makes you wonder, okay, so many people been through so much mud and sweat and everything. By the time we got in there, like, what even was that water?
That's what I
yeah, it was total murk.
well, whatever was in there was dead because it was so cold. But
It's like the dead lagoon. But I will say this though, that is
think of that.
actually that obstacle course in particular was the downfall for the rest of my time on that race. Yeah, because
You had sweatpants.
because that was real shit. Now that I think about it, man, soggy pants. That's not okay.
No, man.
Chuckie soggy pants.
we're
beyond
beyond
this episode. Soggy pants.
soggy pants. And in this episode, Chuckie talks about soggy pants.
And not
That's
a
going
good
in the
kind.
liners for sure.
But Yeah, other than that being uncomfortable, it's just all my muscles just totally tightened up, and I literally didn't stretch anything out, just like bolted, and my fucking like pulled my groin. I was actually sore for like about like 3 weeks after we even did ToughMudder.
Oh yeah, yeah, that'll do it, man. Like,
Yep.
For me, I think it was a constant up and down. Mostly going down the hills that fucked me up because my hip started hurting.
Oh yeah,
And then
that was brutal too.
then
And it rained.
It rained and it stopped, and then it rained and stopped. And I'm just going.
Did it rain during the race?
Fucking
It
rain.
did, yeah.
Maybe you missed
Maybe
it.
you
Remember
missed
the
it.
one where you had to go like
Fucking Usain
up,
Bolt over
down, up, down?
Like that gorilla thing or something like that.
Yeah.
That,
Gorilla thing.
I don't know.
Oh,
I think
it was
I think
pouring
it was
rain.
called the gorilla. Or
Oh, it wasn't
like
for
that.
me by
We're
that
up
point,
inside
but you
the
guys
hill,
were way
you're up and
behind
down.
me.
We were miles behind everyone.
You know what's funny is that I still finished before you, and I fucking ran further than you guys.
I know.
Yeah. So I think it was like the 4th or 5th obstacle in. There's like a log carry, and then you finish the log carry, and you're back on a trail. Well, the trail, basically for this part, you're going up this hill, and later on in the obstacle course, they actually wrap around this hill. So you come to the same water station twice. I lost you guys. I had lost Fresh here. So I'm basically like I'm at the Gatorade thing, the water tank there.
Yeah.
And I met these this like small group of people, and they're like, "Oh, you lose your group?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh, come with us." I'm like, "All right." And so go down the path, and I'm like, we're at the same water station, but I didn't realize that I was sharing it with like
Right.
another obstacle, right?
Yeah.
So literally, I ran another fucking mile before I went from mile 4 to like mile 8 because this was the trail. So I basically cut across the entire I cut across like half of the entire marathon. But yeah, so I'm just like, motherfucker. So I've already done the obstacle course in between. So I circle back. So I basically ran a mile. So I ran 2 miles.
Yeah, 2 miles.
On
there and
top
back,
of
right?
the however long it was.
16?
16 miles? That sounds about right.
I think
Something
so.
like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember.
It was 12 miles.
Oh.
Yeah, because the actual billing for ToughMudder is anywhere from 12 to 20 miles depending on the course. Like we were on the low end of mileage, but it was a fucking ski resort, so
But we did the full.
No, we did the full. It's not like it depends on the course.
Oh, I see.
Like
Right.
where they cram all those obstacles in.
I see.
Yeah, it was a long,
Yeah.
agonizing thing.
Yeah.
I was sore for weeks after.
So I ran that extra 2 miles
Yeah.
in between when we started and the Arctic Enema.
And see, you were worried about fucking getting your training, and you did more work than anybody.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And
Well,
you
I
get
felt
better.
like because you guys had prepped more, I had to just make up for it.
No,
There you go.
no.
There you go.
I prepped probably the same amount as you. Maybe even less.
No, you actually went on a run. My
went
runs
on a
consist of
half
running to the
run.
liquor store or running late.
Right.
And a
okay.
car carries me both ways. So
True. So I did the half a run more than you to prepare. I was half a run more skilled.
Like,
I ran 2 miles.
meters more.
I had 6 months and I still had to walk the damn thing.
Yeah. Well, you have an 80-year-old man's body. Remember?
That's true.
You have hip dysplasia from birth. You are a sick puppy.
Yeah.
I should have been put down a
You
long
are
time ago.
precious.
Sarah McLachlan comes on in the background.
Save this poor child. I'm an adult. Please go away.
I'm a grown man.
Save this poor.
So, what was everybody's favorite obstacle?
The wall, the slant wall, where you had to jump to get over.
The slant wall.
You know, you ran up to it. It was pretty early on, and it was just a wall, like probably 10 feet, maybe a little bit less, maybe 9 foot. And
Okay.
but it was slanted, but it was built so you couldn't climb up it. You had to get over it or get like a boost. You remember that?
Oh, it was
like
it
3
was slanted
random-
against you, like towards you instead
it's
of away
kinda,
from
yeah,
you.
It's towards
Oh.
you, like
Yeah, I
the
don't-
angle.
I remember that one.
Oh,
That one was a
that I
pain in
know
the
which
ass.
one you're talking about.
And it's only my favorite because I looked at it. I was like, I know I used to be able to jump that high,
but
and I was like, I'm gonna try it. And some girls came up and they're like, Do you need our help? I was like, No, I'm good. They're like, You're good. I'm like, Yeah.
Toxic
Jump.
masculinity.
Yeah, I know. I jumped. No, it was just like a personal test. here.
I know.
I jumped and I fucking grabbed it, pulled myself up. I was like, yeah, still got it. Then I helped them all get over. And they called me Superman because I was wearing a Superman shirt.
Yeah, buddy.
And that was probably my favorite obstacle.
Just because you had validation.
No,
from
because,
women?
no. Because I could still do something.
Right. I got
Like,
White
I
man can still
validated,
jump.
like, man, I should probably, like, train and I'd be really good because I didn't do anything
Yeah,
to prepare.
man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. It was like an awakening for the rest of the race. That's why it was my favorite.
I was like somewhat bummed that I didn't have music. and like it would
yeah.
have deprived from a couple little experiences, like when I actually did interact with people, but
You suck.
mostly
You suck. No.
I was just fucking trail running by myself, you know.
Yeah.
I had the goal of I wanted to just pass people and not get passed, and I had no fucking frame of reference for how hard anybody was going to be going. So in the entire fucking event, two guys passed me. One guy passed me right before, like, the little rest stops. They got like cups of water, slices of banana, and Porta Johns. He fucking walked in the Porta John. I was dying. My bladder was about to come out my fucking nose. But I'm like, nope. I just fucking got my spot back from this bitch. I'm not giving it up now.
Hey,
And
look,
it
a
just-
lake. I'm gonna go through there and.
You know what?
It just went away. I don't know what happened.
You know what you should do? You should actually like go on Kijiji before the race and actually just buy like an old shitty Zune or something, and like a waterproof case and a pair of like waterproof headphones, because you're gonna blow past everyone.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, but I don't know. I had one song. I had Childish Gambino "Sweatpants" on repeat in my head. Mickey, stop whatever you're
I am
doing.
so sorry. I did that.
Jesus
I didn't
Christ.
realize I was doing it until like you looked at me. Oh fuck. I'm
Yeah,
doing
no.
it.
So I was just
Christ,
rapping
Mickey.
that one song. I fucking love
Yeah.
those verses.
That happens to me too. I'll get a song in my head and just replay it the entire time.
But it's interesting because one of the things I've heard is that it can be a form of meditation to listen to the same song over and over, because it like your brain just kind of sinks into it. So some athletes will do that. They'll run, like people who run marathons and shit, and they'll listen to one song on repeat. So I was like sort of doing something without even knowing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the other guy who passed me turned out to be a firefighter from Lakeshore.
Awesome.
Yeah, totally
Cool.
wild. And then we kind of got up. I fucking got my spot back because I'm like, nah, bitch, this hasn't happened yet. It ain't happening now. And we sort of ran up to the obstacle together, but that was the monkey bar one, which
Yep.
was by far my favorite.
Which one was that one? The one at the end?
Closer to the end with the hand over hand ladder, and then the wheels, and then the bar,
Yeah,
and all
when
that shit.
Slick and I got there was a
Oh yeah.
line a mile long. We're like,
Is that the one where you could fall down into the water? Is that the one you're talking
Yeah,
about?
with the green water.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
that one. We did.
Oh,
I did that one. You did.
Yeah, okay, I'm thinking of a different one. My bad.
What are you thinking of?
There was
ladder
one
climb, the
before
wall.
that one.
Oh yeah.
The one
It
was
was like a
fucking
big
jam
jungle
packed.
gym
We didn't even
almost.
do it because it was like
Huge
that was like
lineup.
That
You know
was,
what was-
just before you went down the hill, right? The one.
Which time?
I think it was
like-
after the gray mud area. I think
Yes,
just after
it
that.
was.
That was
Yes, it
very
was.
vague on my
Yeah.
part.
So it was fucking that one was sweet, like as an actual obstacle. It was kind of cool. But the problem is, and what made it like actually somewhat dangerous, was it was wet. So all these fucking bars, and like I do rock climbing, like this is really easy, but they're wet and muddy. So like trying to actually get purchase on them was it was fucking sketchy. But by far the best one was the one with the green water, especially because I didn't have to go in it, because that would have been uncomfortable. But me getting over there was a surprise to me primarily.
That's good though.
Yeah, because that one had wet bars too, but the fall was far less hazardous.
Yes. Yeah.
So what, it was like a hand over hand straight ladder, and then you you grab a wheel that's like flat like a pizza, and then you had to spin around to another wheel that was
On
Straight like a
slight
pizza
lane.
cut.
up like a tire.
Oh, okay.
Right, and then you had to hand over hand roll
Fuck you.
that, and then there was a third wheel.
Yep.
Yeah. It was
That was
tilted.
on an.
That one,
tilted.
that one was tilted at like a 45, so it was all fucking wonky. You go through that, and then what I thought was the end, because I was amazed every step of the way. I was like, I haven't fallen yet. So I fucking get through it, and then I'm on the last wheel, and I'm jumping for the finish, and then my fucking head hits the bar, because it's like a broomstick basically,
Christ.
but it's like it's straight on, so my depth perception didn't catch it.
Fuck.
So I didn't know there was another hold. I was just going for it. So then I just flailed, grabbed it, and swung through it in one full motion. It probably looked cool as fuck, but I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Nice. That's the best.
Yeah, and then I was just off. Everything was just fucking cake past that. But
Yeah,
that
there
was
was one thing after that, and I was getting electrocuted.
well, there were a couple more obstacles, but yes, there was definitely getting electrocuted.
Was there?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
there was those other ones. I see. I blacked out.
Because
right
one,
after
I
that.
remember because you were disgustingly filthy, and I'm like, I gotta fucking finish this like this. Like you were gnarly. That was
Yeah.
like one of the gray mud ones where they were like, "Ugh, what even is this?"
Oh, that one was
Looking for the
gross.
Dianoga from Star Wars and shit.
Had a bit of a stank to her too.
Oh yeah, buddy.
I'm just like parasites are gonna crawl up into my urethra.
Yeah, that's what I thought the entire time.
But the other parasites would be like, "No, we're here already, bro."
Get away. Off is the direction in which you
Out
fuck.
is
Thank
how
you.
that one works.
Yeah. But then there were like you kind of went in like a little lake and rinsed all of that.
Yes.
off,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
thank
I remember
God.
that. You
Yeah, that
didn't
was a
do
weird
that.
one.
No, I wouldn't.
And
That's the one
that
I
was
actually
refreshing.
finally did.
Did you? You were spotting me from the. You went in and you couldn't do it. It was too cold. You went in the lake.
No, I went in the lake. 'cause I had to fucking
under the
piss.
barrels. Under the barrels.
Yeah, I remember going there because I had to
Yeah,
piss real
you went
bad. I'm
in
like,
the
I'm going
lake.
here.
But then you were like, and you got out and you were on the land because I had to talk that girl into
Yeah.
going under. And you were spotting me. You're like, it's like this much, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember going in
Don't
there. to
fucking
take a
pull that
piss.
shit. Yeah, you did. You did.
So
go
you
in.
just went in the water and pissed?
And I got
I
out.
went through
And
a
then it was
little
my
bit, but then-
spot. And I had to talk this girl
No,
into going under.
I went through a little bit of it, but when again it was the under thing, like I can't wrap my head around that. Like my fear of drowning and claustrophobia just all
But just
came
going
running
under
down. Like nope,
a
can't
barrel
do it.
in an open lake.
So Slick talked a girl into going down, and he's an
Yeah.
expert at that.
Yeah, going underwater.
So what was your guys' favorite obstacle?
Honestly, I can't. It's been so long. I'm blacking out on like some of them, and two of them I didn't even get to go on because they were out of commission. One caught on fire, and the other one was just down.
Oh
for me.
yeah. Pause. So there was one. It was like some tubes you had to climb up like a ladder. None of us got to do this, right?
No.
Yeah, but I got this after from someone who
It was
in
after
an
the
earlier
gray mud
wave.
one.
And you had to climb up these tubes basically while the water cascaded down. And I don't know. It doesn't even really sound challenging. Probably would have been fun. Another nice rinse off. But I guess somebody went to fill the generator that they were using for the pump, and they didn't hit the fucking kill switch. So they just opened it and started pouring gas in.
Oh my Christ!
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
what
so
the fuck?
so that obstacle was shut down.
And
Sorry,
yeah,
go on.
The other one was
The other
that
one was Loch Ness. It
triangle
was Loch Ness monster.
spinning one.
I
yeah.
got
Yeah.
that.
See, and I want to do that one so bad. That one looked like
That
a lot
one
of
looked-
fun.
Yeah, that one looked like some. Yeah.
Dick,
like a
you
good
probably
time.
broke it, fucking fresh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably did break it.
You Spartan arms.
Yeah, I honestly, I know I already mentioned it before, but the half pipe one, where you had to like run up the half pipe, grab on, and help your fellow comrades there. That one, I enjoyed that one a lot.
So, Chuckie, at what point did you find the guy in the suit? Because I've never seen anything more Chuckie in my life than you coming across the finish line with a bunch of total fucking randoms. Like, this is
Yeah.
textbook Chuckie.
This is any time that we go downtown.
Yeah, you go out with this man, you will lose him in 10 minutes, and
but
he's
you-
going to turn up with somebody else you don't know.
Who's
And
this?
you're
My
gonna-
new best friend.
But you lost a friend, but then you gained a friend.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's like
You should
take a
rate
penny, leave a
cards.
penny.
But the dude you showed
Take
up
a
with
Chuckie,
was
leave a
like,
Chuckie.
of course you show up with the guy in a suit. I'm
Yeah.
surprised you didn't try and take it off him.
I thought it was a great idea. So this guy was wearing a suit as like a gimmick, and by this point, like he got pretty fucking haggard. It was
Oh,
it was
he
bad.
looked like a zombie costume by the end of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
he
yeah,
was, he
it
was
must
so
have,
covered. He
yeah.
was so covered in mud. His pants were torn open. He had like actually gashed his knee. I'm pretty sure. And he
Oh,
was.
man.
I remember him carrying a fucking tin cup. I don't know why. This
Good
might
day,
be just an
sir.
afterthought, but
Begging for change.
it was actually it was hilarious. So I met him on when you had to go down. For me, it was raining, but it was one where you had to go down the hill and it was all rocks.
Oh, I hated that.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
That was
Yeah, so him
dangerous.
and I caught up to him there, and he was actually I think having a hard time or whatever. So I just kind of like ran in pace with him, and I was just like, "Fuck it," I'm like, "Don't get my buddy."
Yeah.
But then he got I'm pretty sure he cramped up, and I'm like, "Well,
Sorry, bitch.
I'm not part of the U.S. Marines. I will leave a man behind. Good day."
Mickey, how about you? Would you like
was probably the end, and not because it was the end. I know. No,
the electric eel?
is that what it was called?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
I don't know.
That one was great.
Fucking
Elect-
Fucking
Electroshock.
bug zapper.
I love that one too.
That one was probably
Yeah.
my favorite. It I remember coming down the hill, and it was kind of sad because there was the other one for veterans, and I was like, that
Yeah,
was
that
a lot
looks
of fun.
sweet. Kong. Yeah,
So-
that looks sweet.
We do that this year.
Well, this
Yeah,
will be a year
but
that I still
I'm
can't
doing
do it, but but I remember coming down and going. I remember watching this on YouTube. I remember just seeing all these videos and going, fuck this. I'm gonna just charge right through. I remember getting up, and people were just watching people just slowly go through.
Yeah.
Every one person 5 minutes later, another person would go through, and we're coming up, and this lady then pulls out her megaphone and goes, "Come on, stop being bitches. Let's go, let's go," because nobody wanted to go.
And I'm just fucking hours before y'all crossed the finish line.
Yeah, the days.
I just sat. It was the best theater I've had in years.
I bet.
Was just this lady just shit talking everybody coming through that thing. It was great.
I got there. I'm going, nope. Just trudged through it. Got shocked 3 times, and I felt like I was getting hit on the head with the hammer, and I was the nail. It just went right through because obviously you're in fucking water. Goof.
It's strong.
Oh, it hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it was 10,000 volts. A taser is 50.
Okay.
Well, it's just. I know it's
Put it
40,
in perspective. I've never
40,000
been hit
volts
with a
away, but that's
taser,
still fucking. It hurt. But I wanted to.
I
through that.
actually
Didn't you use a
remained
human shield?
unscathed.
No.
Yeah. Okay. No. And I have the video.
I know
of this.
exactly what you're going to
I hope I
say.
can find it to post this with.
Oh, find it.
But I fucking have the video of Chuckie, and like it's clever because he's avoiding all pain by using this girl as a human shield. But he's also kind of putting the moves on too, because he's sort of behind her, like hands on hips sort of deal.
So
I'm like, my man.
So not what that was actually about at all.
Bullshit.
But what happened was,
I'll
so
be
when
your
I
ground,
went,
baby.
when I went up, they stagger you in, so they won't release another person until you get so far or whatever. This one girl, she made it like halfway through, and not even halfway through. I think she was like maybe a quarter of the way, and she just froze. And she was like so afraid of getting shocked, she just didn't move. So the person that
Chuckie's like, ow, grope you.
no, that's
Oh,
not
God.
what. No, absolutely not. But the I want to say like facilitator, whatever you would call that person,
The
was
shit
just like she's not moving. You need to push her through, like actually push her through. And I'm like,
Bitch, I'm not getting paid for this. You get out there and do it.
Okay, so I'm just like, hey, we gotta go, and I literally just like put my hands on her back, and I'm like, and let's go, come on. So, but I was actually.
What'd you whisper in her ear though?
Sweet nothings.
It was a careless whisper.
Oh, it broke fresh.
But no, the facilitator was like pushed her through, and then I was actually kind of, I guess like slightly upset because for 2 reasons. One, I actually wanted to do the other one, but for that particular one, I wanted to like Catherine Zeta-Jones my way through, like in what was that movie with Sean Connery and Entrapment. But they go through like the lasers and stuff. I was really like hoping for that, and then it just involved me using someone else as a human shield.
You really couldn't though. Like you'd have to be like a tiny Asian ninja to get through there.
Man, fuck that.
Untouched. So, but Slick and I, we had promised each other back when we had dreams of crossing the finish line.
Dreams
together,
of glory.
that we were gonna just like beast mode, like fucking chest up, shoulders out, like let's get as wide as possible and catch as many of these things and just walk, not run,
Like a Super Saiyan.
not fucking like weasel through it, just walk and take it like men. So I did, but no one was around to see it.
True.
I believe you.
But I got you doing it on camera.
Yeah, I got hit like 8 times.
Yeah,
bro.
I got all
Bro.
of them.
It was like every single step was like, and my whole body just seized up, and like my teeth. It was a mess.
I wanted to do the Legionnaires. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do that one, but on your favorite one, the weird, fucking wheel one
Monkey
there,
bars,
yeah,
whatever.
whatever you want to call them. I actually hurt my shoulder on that one. When I went to go and like reach for one of the last wheels there,
Yeah.
I just like reached and my shoulder like pinched and gave out and I fucking dropped and I was like, oh
Your dad bod gave out.
yeah, my dad bod gave
It can
out.
only last so
Bad
long.
dad
yeah.
bod. But yeah.
Need some
It's my
oil.
football
And
injury.
I'm pretty sure for the Legionnaire ones, you had to like climb up and do some like monkey bar shit and stuff.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
you
gotta swing on a rope.
It was rings. It was
Oh.
huge rings.
Yes, that's it.
That
I'm
you
like,
had to,
no.
it was probably like 4 or 5, but they were really big rings and really big swings.
yes.
Like gymnast rings, something like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
over this huge.
And
pit.
with that one, I'm pretty sure that's the one that they actually run an electrical current through the water. So if you drop in, like there's an electrical current.
there was no water. It was a big, like mattress.
It was
or
like-
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was a big pool.
like an air pillow, whatever the fuck you call those things.
Oh, I thought that one had a pool.
No,
in
you're
it.
wrong, dog.
Oh well, I'm just spouting pure bullshit.
Step up,
Yep.
dang.
Fake news.
But no, it was great watching everybody come through that thing because I saw everything, like you name it, man. First of all, the lady made it good even when nothing was happening. She's like, "Oh well, guess I got a bunch of pussies around me."
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
going
straight up
through.
said pussies. I
Oh
remember.
yeah, she didn't give a fuck. But I saw like girls, like, you know, they just like run through like pretty like brave, whatever, right? But I saw big dudes, big jack dudes, and the one guy, the first little, you know, it makes like a snap. And
yeah.
I heard the snap, and he just dropped.
Oh.
And he was like, he wasn't crying, but he had cry face on.
Oh, no.
And then he crawled over the hills the
Slithered.
rest of the way out, which is like, you could not look more like a pussy.
Yeah.
If you
be
tried to like go sideways and squeeze through everything, that's one thing. But he just crawled it, like admitted defeat, like, you bitch.
Oh, that's basically what I did. I just kind of like pushed this girl through as a human shield. She didn't get hit though, but just want to make that real clear.
You didn't get hit at all.
No, didn't get hit at all. Literally, like that's when you're like you have to be a tiny Chinese man to get through there, and I'm like,
Or
that makes me a tiny Chinese man.
use a woman as a human shield,
Or that one,
like
yeah.
a true gentleman.
Yeah,
A person shield.
a person
Yes,
shield.
bro.
Yeah.
A people kind shield.
God, shield, man.
Fuck.
Oh
dope.
yeah. That
But it was
intense.
good. Yeah, I didn't really have a lot of like collaborative memories except for just this one hill I pushed up with this one dude. I came up beside him and he was burning out, and I was like, "No, man, we're fucking doing this. We're fucking doing it." So he yelled. He gave like a primal like "fuck," which I respond very well to. So I was like, "Yeah." So we fucking beasted up the top of the hill, and it was just a ridge. There was still twice as much mountain left. So then we both just stopped, and that was the only time I walked during the whole thing.
Yeah, that's a fucking leg burner, man.
Oh yeah.
My legs were fried. I tried.
Well,
You were right though. The downhills were way harder.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
until some lady I saw walking backwards, I go, "Oh, that's dangerous, but it's a lot easier on the joints." So I'll do
Downhill
that
was
too.
a lot harder, not only because of the resistance, but also because like it had rained so many times. Like everything was
on and
wet.
off.
Like you're also kind of taking
It was
that.
sludge.
Yeah, like you're literally focusing on your traction every
Yeah.
step of the way.
Yeah, you have to.
There-
You hurt yourself
I
real
found
bad.
like this cool little bounce step, but like sometimes when it got really steep, I was like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I
So
started
I-
sliding.
Yeah.
Did you?
At some points, yeah.
Yeah, there were parts we slid on our butts.
I slid. I
Oh,
slid
you
on
like
my.
you just went down.
Yeah, like I went down. I like ran and just slid on my like feet and my
Oh,
ass.
I slid on my butt. I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah. Yeah,
I
he's
like a
scooting.
dog dragging his ass across the carpet. That was me going down.
That's
the
why
hill.
he's krillin.
Yeah, that's why you're krillin'. Sorry, bro.
I found the
that's
I
an
know the
episode
bounce
for
step you're
later.
talking about.
Yeah.
Because I found the same one, and I actually did it for a little bit, and then I stepped in like a hole, and I'm like, this is a fucking terrible
but
idea.
It's still a terrible idea because you could fucking roll your ankle.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Anything
absolutely.
could happen. Actually, the best part was, it was a little bit less steep, but it was all rocks.
Yeah.
Like all about fist-sized rocks. Like this was,
Yeah. Well,
it was
it was
fucking scary
that
to look at.
downward bend, right?
Yeah, it was a downward
Yeah,
bend.
yeah.
But I don't know. I just kept landing on my big toe and just boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
I
so
just
we
found
have a
the
ninja
stride.
here. So this is how he knows all about little ninjas getting through small spaces.
Dude, I'm gonna embarrass the fuck out of myself this year. I know it. It's gonna be so bad compared to last year. Beginner's luck for
Yeah,
sure.
no, because
Well-
you're twice as wide. How the fuck are you gonna go through those straps this time? But
I've been eating.
But actually, the hill that you're talking about, the one that went down to the bend with the rocks, that's where I met fucking suit
Right,
guy.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a
suit guy.
brutal.
fucking suit guy.
I think you'll actually do better this year first because this one's not up on a mountain. This is all flat.
I think I prefer the mountain dog. Like,
Well,
'cause
the
there's gonna be more fucking straightaways here.
You know what? I had a great time at ToughMudder, and I think a lot of it is because we were going uphill.
Yeah.
Like I actually feel like if we were if I were to do like the one in Michigan, I don't know if they're doing it in Michigan or whatever, but where it's all flat, I feel like I would not have had a good time.
Well, the course is much flatter this year in
Is it?
Dundas.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
So you
it'll be
come.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, probably
no,
not.
The mountain, by the end of it made me feel rather mighty. So I was
Yeah, you
very-
feel accomplished, right?
Oh, very much so. And that's why I love when I wear my ToughMudder shirt. People go, "Oh, you did ToughMudder? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, did you do the full?" Absolutely.
Absolutely, bitch.
I fucking love this shirt.
Chucky, do you remember
Yeah.
when we were supposed to do it the year before?
Yeah, why?
Because we were doing it wasn't even either of our ideas.
Yeah.
It came from another friend
Who
who
was it?
fucking boner.
Oh, I remember that.
He wanted to go to Chicago, and of course we were like, hell yeah, let's fucking
Yeah,
go to
absolutely.
Chicago.
Because we absolutely love Chicago.
Yeah.
We got to go back, by the way.
Yeah, sober.
Yeah, no.
For a day. At least let's have a sober
One
day.
day. Okay. Hey, my drinking got us home.
Well, anyway.
Story for another day.
Yeah, so we were supposed to do that, but then he's like, so like we're gonna do the half, right? And I'm like,
we're gonna do the full.
I'm like, absolutely not. And I didn't know where you were on it, but I just totally spoke for you. And I knew that if someone assumed something about you, you would balk hard. So I was like, Boner says we're only doing the half. I ain't doing the fucking half. You're like, yeah, fuck that. I'm doing the full. Yeah.
You don't. First of all, you don't get a small pizza. You get the large pizza.
My guy.
Or you don't fucking get anything at all. So
True.
that's the one thing. It's just like I will. If I do something, I'll be late for it, but I will do the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want the full experience.
I will say, on the track when you see that halfway, it's like, oh. Halfway, people, you go down here. You're looking at it going, nope.
That slight faint, that slight feeling of like envy, and you're like, I'm not a little bitch. I want to be, but I'm not.
Nope. Fuck.
I almost was.
Oh, you were gonna duck it?
No, but I thought about it for sure.
Oh yeah, you go by, you're going.
It's like, just like hop a ride back to Midland, go to Phil's, catch the boys later.
Or don't catch
Get
me
an
in
Uber.
my
Yeah,
case.
or just stay. Or just stay. I get home, your dad calls me like, did you bring my son home? Nope.
No, he's at Phil's, man. I think he's getting married. She had a bag on her foot.
She was already in a wedding dress.
It's the wedding sack.
Overall, though, what a good experience.
Nice.
No, it was great. Like
The whole thing.
What was your favorite memory?
My favorite memory is just what I took away from it. Okay, so I guess if we got to do favorite memory, it was probably pictures with you. In the parking
Yeah?
lot. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was
I
definitely
did
one
get
of
to hold you tenderly.
Yeah, you did, and it felt great. I've been craving it. I don't know. I think just actually completing the electroshock and then walking through and getting the shirt, and that's probably the best part.
Dude, the pictures I have of you at the end are the purest smile I've ever seen.
I know,
because
I fucking did it, man. I was
Yeah.
like,
No, it's
fuck.
dope. It's
It
dope.
was, so that's probably the best memory.
Mickey, what about you, bro?
Truthful Mickey, after crossing that finish line, was probably my favorite moment, and I actually almost cried because I was so happy I finished it. I could feel it, like I could feel a lump in my throat. Like, no, I just finished ToughMudder, damn it!
It's awesome, man.
But were you hurting? Like,
Oh, I was in
So it was all
excruciating
willpower.
pain. Well, Slick can attest to this. Like that last, I don't know, 2 miles. I just wanted to stop.
I was
like,
done.
My,
We just walked. It was no contest.
my knees were fucked. My hip was just inflamed. I just wanted to die, but I'm like, I'm going to keep going. And when I saw the electrocution thing and then the finish line, it's like, nope.
yeah.
I just sucked those tears back in, took my shirt, took my headband, and then went and showered and lost my shirt, so I had to go back and get another fucking shirt. Dick, whoever the fuck you are. But yeah, crossing that finish line was just some sort of magic for me. I don't know. Just something I didn't think I'd ever be able to do.
That's awesome, man. That willpower feeling. See,
Yeah.
that's what I was training you for. I was never training you for the actual running. I was training you to push through.
Yeah. And I did. Mickey did.
Boom.
Look at that.
How about you, Chuckie? Was it touching that girl?
Okay.
No, I was talking to the girls on the bus.
It was Phil's.
No, it was Mr. Sketch in Midland.
Okay, the girls on the bus were up there just because the accents are.
They did
Yeah,
not go
they're-
round and round.
Oh. Very well done, though. I'm slow clap.
It is.
I wanted to make a dad joke.
Yeah, they don't fly when you're not dad, man. Son.
Son.
There it is.
So, I don't know. Honestly, I think my favorite memory is just that feeling of just working with other people. There's a lot of really cool things that come out of it. You see videos on YouTube of people and they're like, they're passing like the person in the wheelchair across, and you're like, man,
Yeah.
So
I wish I was that strong.
So one of the big things is like, there's a lot of shit that goes on in our everyday lives, but then you see a group of people that are like, none of that matters. They're literally just trying to help that next person overcome this obstacle, literally.
It almost seemed like there was zero competition there. It was
Yeah,
just
no,
everybody there helping each other when they could, and
Yeah,
doing it for
pretty much.
themselves. Oh,
It's a race
Yeah.
against yourself. It's not a race against other people.
Yeah, exactly. Man.
So
Race against time.
so I think for me it was I think for me it's probably like that just that overall feeling of
Camaraderie.
camaraderie, and the fact that like, and that's a big undertaking, especially for someone that like I leave a very sedentary lifestyle. Like I don't know why I'm as thin as I am. Like I shouldn't be, but like sat at a desk, don't really do any physical exercise, nothing along those lines. So the fact that I was just like I'm like I'm going to do this to just say that I can fucking do this, and it's just like Mickey, just willpower.
Yeah.
Willpower and camaraderie, biggest takeaways.
I think getting into something like that, and this was my favorite thing, was just accessing that flow state. Because, like, the fact that I don't remember most of it is actually a good thing. Because I always struggle to find stress-free zones of life. Like, I wake up with my jaw clenched, you know what I mean? So, in that, I was just gone. My mind was nowhere to be found, and it was fucking awesome. I finished it and I could have run it again, like no exaggeration.
I honestly wish I was able to do that. I realize it's not just only natural. Like you put a lot of time and effort into your daily life, physical fitness and all that stuff to get to that point.
But it's the event, and that's the thing I appreciate, and that's the thing I would and will happily pay for again, is that opportunity to just fucking get rid of the rest of life.
Fresh.
And just do this thing.
You did so well last year. I'm anxious to hear as to how well you do this year, because
I'm telling you,
you're twice the size. I'm actually
I set too
blown
high a
away.
bar. I'm gonna be shit this year. I'm telling you, bro.
I'm just wondering though, did you go Super Saiyan? Is that why you don't remember anything?
I might have.
Super Saiyan 3.
I might have.
That's scary, man.
My adrenaline was certainly over 9,000.
Fuck.
No, I think one of the other things too, it's not even just a test to like the dedication and prep that you put into it, but it's like you also walk away from it with this whole sense of like, I kind of just want to be a better person, like not only to other people, but like I want to be a better person to me. Like I want to. It's almost like you walk away with a sense of accountability to being like, that was rough. Like that was rough. That would be hard for anyone, but at the same time, like I should not feel as shitty as I do. So what do you do with that at that point? Like, eat better, go to the gym, do shit, like do anything to improve on like your performance from the last time. But like I said, it's a test of accountability afterwards, because it's just like everyone's thinking that. Like the entire way through, I'm like, holy fuck, I want a Wendy's burger, but I would shoot myself for every time that I have had one. Like that's just literally just how I feel. Like just in hindsight, like the entire time you're running it, I was feeling like this sense of regret of like, I'm like, not about doing it. I was having a great time, but at the same time, like I am not doing this as well as I could be. So, and then again,
you are not your best you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the real goal, right? And that's what it was for me. That was my takeaway. Because like I said, new to fitness at the time, just kind of said, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. And after that, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm really about this. Like this felt fucking great. So that was when I knew.
Like
stamp.
find your zone.
Yeah, that was my takeaway.
Yeah, I mean, it was life changing for me.
How so?
What?
How so? How was it a life
Well,
changer?
no, I quit drinking.
Yeah.
So that just influenced. I already wanted to, but after doing that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like maybe not get super active, but that part needs to go.
Here's a question. Do you think you would have quit drinking if you hadn't done that? You think you would have been able to stick with it?
Honestly, probably not, because the whole trip was an eye opener. Like not going to Phil's. That's like the first time I've ever went away and not gotten fucked up. Even if it's at like some shitty hotel.
Thank
like
you, scary ladies. You were a big part in helping with that.
But for real, like
Real rap.
I stuck to the game plan and accomplished it. So
Yeah.
that was important. That was like a hump to get over for me.
I think that's a big thing for all of us. We stuck to the plan and we got through it.
And then the vegan burger. I didn't eat meat since that day. I haven't eaten any meat. Oh, by accident. I tried
Well, yeah.
part of my daughter's food, and I was like, oh, that's ground beef. I spit it out. And that was it. But
Oh,
since
yeah,
then,
that's
like that convinced it for me. Like I was convinced. I was like, I can do this. This is so
that are
fucking
like
good.
that's like 3 pillars supporting your new life.
Yeah.
Came out of one event.
That's
One
true.
of
That's
them,
pretty
right?
fucking crazy.
But I still haven't worked out.
Which is weird because you worked out before me. Like you were like a crazy fitness
Yeah.
dude.
I know. But like I'm gonna start maybe again. I'm lazy, man. Plus, I'm into other things now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of
goals.
other shit.
Small
So.
attainable goals.
Yeah, no, I worked out, what was it, 2
Yes.
days ago?
Yeah.
I thought it was yesterday.
No, it was 2 days ago. And I am
It feels
still
like it's
so
yesterday.
sore. I was going to work out today, but I'm so
And,
sore.
but no, that's
Anyway.
okay. Like, when, I don't know, it's like when Fresh got me into working out, I had to find the time, first of all, and I was like, fuck it, I'll do it at work. But it was just the small attainable goals, and that's what helped me get through that. Small attainable goals. Mickey.
Trademark.
I don't know how to kind of like I guess word it, but just to kind of like bring it back to like the accountability thing. Like I didn't follow through. Like the entire time, I want to be like just I want to go to the gym, eat better. I have not followed through on that at all.
Right.
My lifestyle at that time didn't really leave me a whole lot of opportunity to do so. And I'm not trying to make excuses or whatever, but
Yeah,
when you put
you're
in
working 12 hours a day,
every
6
single
days
day.
a week.
I could, and honestly, and up until like the last definitely like the last month, but the last maybe like I'd say like four out of the months so far, I was working like 75-hour work weeks consistently. Doesn't leave you a lot of time to like go home and walk the dog and make food and then have the energy to go to the gym. Like work was making me like stressing, depressing, and then at that point I'm like I need to reevaluate. Not even just my year goals, but my life goals.
See, that's why you need to do it again.
I know, absolutely.
Press reset, my G.
Absolutely. And but that's I've already started
I'm
I've already
registering
started.
Press reset and hold for 5 seconds to
But
really
it-
make it work.
But I've already started
Pull
putting
out and
things in.
blow in it.
Well, I'm totally down for that method. Oh, you're talking about N64 games. Okay. But anyway, I actually I've already like started putting things in place now so I can like set myself up for that future success. So like I left my job and then I found a new job and I started it, and it seems like a great environment. A lot more work-life balance. I'm really excited to see as to what I can actually do with my free time now. And actually follow through for it. So
Yeah,
if I
We
make
gonna see.
so let's actually put it. I just want to say this one
AB
last thing.
Fitness is going in the basement in a month as soon as the work is done.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. But I'm going to say this though: a year from today, if just throw it up on Instagram, be like, oh,
Done. What is it? What am I throwing up?
I don't know. Just
Let's tattoo it on.
call me out either way. Call me out
Hold on.
either way.
Yeah. Get this right now.
Should I put my glasses on? No, I don't want to look like a douchebag in the dark.
All right.
Yeah, wouldn't want
Okay,
that.
hold on. You ready?
Okay.
Okay,
No, this
is
isn't a fair
live.
representation of all dad bodish when I'm kind of like.
Oh, for the love of God.
Is this just a pic or are we?
No,
gonna,
this
like-
is a video, so
Oh,
this is
fuck
even
off.
Okay,
better.
so what is the statement you're making right
Make
now?
the statement.
So the statement that I'm making right now, can you just restart that?
No,
video
you
for
gotta
2
make a
seconds?
statement,
God damn
man.
it.
This is
I'm
live,
gonna smile like an asshole
motherfucker.
for the first 10
This
seconds.
is live.
My statement now is to call me out a year from today. What's today? Today's the
August
15th?
15th, 2018.
Okay, so
time
August
is it?
15th or 16th, whatever, of 2019. Please call me out. Just as to whether or not I followed through with it
I don't get to talk shit for a year?
for a full year.
Oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah, a full year.
You get a month.
You can call me out along the way, but you have to post this publicly and be
Okay,
like, "Hey,
okay.
he said he was going to do it, and he fucking didn't."
All right.
It's on the book.
Or
Can we
he said
haze
he's going to
him?
do it, and he did it.
Can we what? Can we haze him?
If he does not do it next year, we need to do some sort of public humiliation.
We
Like,
haze
just-
each other every time we hang out. I don't know what you want here,
Well,
Mickey.
I don't know. We could jump. paint
Just so
on
you guys
him or
know,
something.
I'm going to cover my shit
I hope so.
tight. That sounds really weird, but I was actually just what I was trying to
Why
say
are
is
we
like,
going camping?
no, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna go to the gym, but I'm gonna take progress photos along the way just in case if for whatever reason I fuck up my ankle again and I can't do anything and I get fat and you guys are like, before and after photo, the exact same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see people who are missing legs that do
me
stuff.
at my peak.
Oh God. All right. Anyway, my first 3 clients right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Boom.
No,
I'm
saying-
coming.
All right.
I'm not.
It's free, right?
Yeah.
Dope. No.
The first one's free.
Yeah.
Got to get them on the comeback like a dealer. So
Phrasing.
event's done. Everybody's happy. We all get our free beers. Slick does not drink his.
Nope.
Also doesn't give it to any of the homies.
Wow.
Yeah,
fuck
it
you.
didn't really
You didn't even
occur
pick it
to
up.
me when
You
I
didn't even pick up the
registered.
registers.
I didn't pick it up at the register, so I didn't have the band.
All right.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
But that's how
Nothing.
you get the beer. You don't have the ticket, right? You just
Yeah, because
that's why you
they
see-
snipped it off.
Oh.
Yeah.
you could just put it on whatever.
Anyway.
Anyway.
You could have went up, grabbed it, and given it.
So we go to leave. Mickey gets his fucking shirt stolen, and then I've seen Chuckie because Chuckie came across the finish line before y'all did.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Wasted.
then you went to what did you go to
And I ran
do?
2 extra miles. I went to go and like change.
Okay, so you went to go change, and then the boys come across the finish line, and I'm chilling with them, taking a few snaps, you know, do it for the gram type deal. But then we can't find you,
Yep.
and you just fucking up and ghosted.
Yep.
So we're like calling. Mickey, what did you have? You had like his bag or your bag was in his car.
My-
No,
yes.
he had my shirt.
No, it was some more than that.
No.
Anyway, there was some reason
blue
that
shirt?
he should not have left you.
I still have your blue shirt.
I know. I mean, I can't give it back because my girlfriend says she doesn't want me to have it. So
What is his shirt?
it's just a blue Under Armour shirt, but I wore it a lot, and she was
Oh.
sick of seeing it.
Oh, okay. Wait, I just inherited a blue fucking Under Armour shirt.
There you
I
go.
can wear it now and not feel guilty.
Yours.
No, now you got to give it back to annoy the girl.
Ooh,
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that. She seems lovely.
She's lovely.
Yeah. See.
So anyway, so then we fucking end up getting on the bus without you because there's no response, which is textbook Chuckie.
In this case, because I didn't have my phone. My phone was in the car.
Womp womp.
No, I didn't bring my phone because I
We need
left-
to redo the wheel.
Yeah.
Redo
The
the
wheel
wheel.
of excuses is we're adding pies to it as we go.
No, I actually didn't have my phone. My phone was in my car, and
No tapping.
Okay, no tapping. Sorry, I apologize.
It's okay.
But no, I left my phone in the car because I didn't want to leave it in a fucking room with whoever could have just like taken my bag. So I'm notorious for losing phones, and I didn't really want that on my rap sheet.
So
Whatever.
that explains the 15-minute radio silence, and then the 2 hours after that, while we were on the road, and
I
then
called
you just
you guys.
Yeah, you called, and then you were like, "Hey, man, what's going on?"
As if nothing happened.
I'm like, "What the fuck do you think is going on? You just disappeared, you shitbag."
Yeah, I did go looking for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
man.
no, the reason. So the,
I was standing in the dead center of everything with no shirt on, just looking around, and I actually started going, "Chuckie! Chuckie!"
It was like a mating call.
no, I
That's exactly
I went,
what
I
it was.
you know like
I
shower,
was
changed, all
ready.
that other shit, and I wound up trying to like find you guys in the, back in like the beer tent, and I went to the finish line. Like I'm like, you guys, have you seen a guy? He's like, you know, super good looking, jacked, and tattoos.
Yeah.
I'm just pumping your tires, but not really. All those things are true. But no, and then I checked the beer tent, couldn't find you guys. So I was just like, I'm like, I have to go because I had to work that night. I couldn't actually.
I've checked 2 out of 287 places. I have to leave now.
Also moderately offended that he's like, yeah, they're probably chilling in the beer tent and fucking drunks.
Chuckie, honestly, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I just hope he makes it home and he's good.
Yeah,
That's all
no,
I cared
literally. And
Hey, Mom.
honestly, I
I
would
believe that like I believed you ran hills at Malden.
about. Oh,
just remember that time when you believed it briefly,
For a second.
for a hot second. But no, I had to work at the bar that night. That's why I had to gun it. I'm like, I can't literally stay any longer. So
So you worked the day before and you worked the day of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Champ.
Oh, by the way, I just want to say too, like you know, having to grab. I hated having to just move. I'm like, if I have to leave, if my feet have to move at all, 1 inch, I'm gonna snap. Like, I feel bad because like I love interacting with customers, but I had like probably like the most tired resting bitch face of life, and yeah, but having like anytime someone's like, "Can I get a Coors Light?" I'm like, how about this vodka cranberry? Because of course it's on the bottom, and like anytime someone ordered a Corona, I'm like, sorry, we're out. Like, because those they're way at the back, and you literally have to get down and
Oh,
under.
no.
You're doing some yoga pose to
get the corona.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Jose Corona.
Corona
So,
pose.
Yeah, that's
but
sucks.
yeah, so that was real fun. A lot of squatting that night.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Not something you want to do after running 2 miles more than you needed to
Jelly legs.
ToughMudder. Yeah, that
Yeah,
sucks,
on
man.
a fucking ski slope.
on a ski slope.
Ski
Sick.
slope.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did we not know it was a ski slope like until we got there? Like, what the fuck
We
is
knew,
this?
but we didn't know what the fuck it was. Like they could have done it on, like ski courses are enormous. They could have done it on relatively flat land.
Yeah.
But no, they used the terrain, which was cool. I'm glad
Yeah,
they
oh,
did,
yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
I
it was
wouldn't have had it
Well,
otherwise.
and it's funny too because I don't know if you've actually like thought about the distance that you ran in such not that it's a small amount of space, but like you said, you could just totally stretch that out. but it's so much surface area is being covered because you're doing obstacles literally around this fucking mountain all the way.
Yeah, and they kept looping it back. And
Yeah.
Those were the worst times. Like I said, I was pretty much good, but like sometimes when you're coming down a hill, you're like fucking last hill, baby, hell, and then you look and you can see the cones directing you back up the hill.
Yeah,
You're
you're
like,
like,
"Oh."
what the fuck?
You guys are dicks.
And like I said, because they're winding and they're trying to maximize surface area and stuff, that's why I got turned around and I ran that extra 2 miles because I was sharing a water station in between another obstacle. Like
Yeah,
I literally
this,
ran an obstacle, went to a water station, went down this trail, and there was like that wall one that you had to climb up and then climb down on a
On the rope.
on the rope on the way down. Yeah, that one. So
Word.
That was nice. That was
Yeah.
fun.
all in all, though, as much as the entire time I'm like, man, I am such a out of shape piece of shit. I had such a great fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hands down.
I'm like mega glad we did it.
I would
me
I would
too.
150% do it again, and I'm going to do it again. I'm just not going to do it in September. I'm sorry.
Bro,
okay.
it's just do it.
No,
It's just do it.
It's just do it.
No,
Just do it, bro.
But-
Here's what I'll do. I'll put us a late start time, like 11 o'clock start time. Parking pass will be on the course. Just drive up on the Friday when you're done work. Mickey's,
That's pretty good, man.
Mickey's taking pics, so you'll be looking fresh on all the socials.
All of them.
We gotta have a day. We gotta go
Okay.
through how to take pictures.
So-
I'm really bad at it. Not bad. at
I'm
it,
not
but
saying
little
yes.
pointers will help.
I'm gonna take 24 hours and think about it. At this point, I think it's going to be a no. I don't know. We'll see.
That's fair.
At this point, it's gonna be a no.
Yep, that's
I
fine.
don't know. We'll see. I think he wants to go.
I do
Keep
want
in
to do it.
mind, you are not going to be abandoned because you're going to have Slick to run it with you.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty good now, man.
Well, if you guys gonna be all
We'll
split
see.
up, how am
I'm
I
at
gonna take all
2
these damn
packs a day.
pictures?
Because you got like they've got like photographer courses that like cut across everything.
Yeah. But if you're, and I gotta
Fucking do better. I don't know. We gonna see.
I'm gonna be honest. It's an 80-20 split. 80
Fair.
that I'm not.
That's fair,
So
man.
I'm not. It's not
fair.
like I'm going
Not-
back
not-
on my word.
break
or
up the
anything.
group, man. That's
Okay,
cool. Just
here's
break
what I
up the
want you to
group.
do. Here's what I
Break
want
up
you
the
to do.
tradition. Feel
Just
bad.
fucking don't
Dick.
like take your 24 hours.
Yep.
But actually take your 24 hours. Don't leave here with a decision made and then come back to me like, yeah, no, man, really didn't think I'd be in it. Think about everything you just said. Think about holding yourself accountable. Think about pressing
Yep.
reset. Think about camaraderie with friends.
look at fresh when he's speaking
But
to
I'm
you.
gonna be like the one thing that it's kind of like deterring me too, and I'm trying not to use this as an excuse, but it's like my ankle. I haven't worked it at all since I sprained it, and it's some days it still feels like shit. So
You just signed up to play soccer. I don't want to fucking hear it.
that's why I'm going like an hour as opposed to a 4-hour marathon. I'm trying to work it up the
Should we
tolerance.
supplement up? I can give him some glutamine and get that joint really well
Boom.
lubricated.
That gives me what 1 month.
It's flatland too. Remember?
Yeah, it's not going to be anything
What
like
you
last
talk
year.
So take all
about-
your thoughts of the last ToughMudder
I like
and just
Slick's, like,
stretch it out
subtle
flat.
suggestions.
I'm not
here.
gonna lie, it was 80-20. The fact that you just reminded me that it's on flat land, 90-10.
Why
Oh,
did he
sorry.
get-
Other way. Mean the other way.
So
Yes.
10
So now
no,
we're like,
90
now we're like
yes.
almost for sure in.
No. I'm sorry. I actually meant to say.
I'm going to push you off this fucking stool.
So there's
What is
10% that
happening?
you're in because it's flatland. Wouldn't you want that more?
So now you're
I'm-
saying 70-30?
I'm saying 70-30. That's what I meant to say. I apologize.
Oh, okay. So it
How
flipped.
about 75?
Because for
No,
like a
it's
brief
worse.
second, I got really excited. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. And I'm like, ooh, you know what? That's still a lot though.
Where are we gonna stay? Are we gonna stay in Hamilton?
Yeah, probably Hamilton.
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking dope.
Chuck, you should
'Cause
come.
Hamilton's a real city.
Don't be a
There's
bitch.
nice.
Woo!
Oh, Midland.
Midland.
Okay, we're sitting 70-30.
Okay.
What was that?
All right.
60-40? Cool.
60-40. All right, well, I'll meet
100?
you in the middle
Oh,
at 60-40.
You guys heard him, right? 100.
Best I can do is $5.
Okay, yeah, give me
25 hours. Get the extra
give
hour.
me 24 hours.
25.
All right.
Best I can do is 25.
Everybody text this man tomorrow.
Okay,
But like pause, like don't shit talk him because he's sensitive.
I got all
I
the
would
feels.
never.
Chuckie feels.
All right, fellas, let's stick a fucking fork in this bitch. She's pretty much done here.
Yep.
Any final words?
It was a good tale of the tough mud.
Tough mud.
There shall be another one next year,
Yeah, there will. Yeah, there will.
and hopefully it goes a little bit better for me. This one, I'm hoping I can kind of like just keep up decently for like a little bit with you.
I'm gonna give you my ankle weight, so your daily routine is.
I don't have a daily routine anyway.
If you're walking around, you got weights on, you're building muscle.
Yeah. Be a suburban housewife, bitch.
Okay.
Yes, daddy.
Wow.
Well, I also just want to say that thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
I think
anytime.
you got to come back. You got to come back.
Absolutely. I listened to some of your stuff while I was on vacay there, and
thanks.
absolutely great. Love when you guys roast Mickey.
Oh, yeah.
All my favorites, and it's great to be
That's
in on it.
basically the
too,
whole
so.
premise of the show. It's just fucking roasting.
And that's why everyone feels so involved. Like, I feel like I'm making fun of Mickey too.
It's like,
Yay! That's what everyone's
Yeah,
saying.
it's-
When they say it to me, I feel like I'm involved too. I feel like I'm making fun of Mickey too.
it's
Awesome.
It's the highlight of my week when I make fun of Mickey. Really is. I mean, just puts a smile right on my face.
Yeah. But no, I had a great time, kids.
Good. I'm
Thanks so
glad.
much for inviting me, and
I had a great time.
hope I get to come back soon.
You will,
course.
Dad.
Bring me
You
bring
will.
me on for some like controversial news
Oh, we will.
stuff if you guys
We want to talk about.
Want to
I
talk
don't
about
know.
fake news?
fake news. I don't know.
Fake news.
I don't know, like something
Good.
that's like engaging.
Well,
like
we got a list.
women's
for it.
rights or like abortion or
Okay, those are the same thing.
yes, well they
Okay.
fall under the same thing, but or Donald Trump's fuck ups.
That's
That's nothing.
Well,
not what we do.
well,
That's not what we do.
We'll discuss the topic.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we'll
We'll get
figure
one.
something.
We
I
got
want
some
something
written
like I
down.
want something like politically engaging.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Fair
All right,
enough.
We'll figure something
Okay.
out, buddy.
Fair enough. We got some. We got
Thanks
stuff.
for coming out.
Yeah, thank
anyway,
you.
man. We really
Anytime.
appreciate it.
Thanks for
And
having me.
Mickey and Slicky,
Yo.
thank you, gentlemen, as always, for
Thank you.
lively and engaging
cheers, bro.
discussion.
Thank you for hosting this lively and engaging discussion.
All right, I'm finna go sit in some air conditioning because I
Yeah.
think I'm 6,000 degrees.
Dude, it's ridiculously hot.
I'm
I
I'm
feel-
500. I'm Lil Wayne's
Are you
first album
hot-blooded
right
by
here.
chance?
We're all hot blooded.
All right, that's enough of this shit. Thanks for riding with us, y'all. Hey y'all, thanks for attending the shit show. We appreciate your time, your attention, and of course your guacamole recipes. We are active on Instagram, and you can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. Everything at Fresh Slick and Mick, all one word. That's Fresh Slick AND Mick. To listen to more explicit douchebaggery and brodification of your favorite high intellectual pursuits, we are on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, and Google Play under Fresh Slick and Mick. Respect the Oxford comma. And for all inquiries, suggestions, features, and hate mail, we're at freshslickandmick@gmail.com. We have been and will continue to be Mitchy Slick, Pope Mickey the First, and I am Jay Fresh. This is Fresh Slick and Mick. Peace out, y'all.